Somewhat of a plan that I would like to discuss when we get in game.
Then let's get in game. You guys, all of you are standing at the end of a long wooden table. You look around the rest of the war room. It's late into the evening, so torches light the room dimly. Elia stands at the other end of the table. Along the table are just parchments and quills, all sorts of maps drawn out, plans. People are trying to come up with strategies and cover all the different scenarios. But looking on the other sides of the table is you have Sir Tommen. You have a couple of young commanders and some of their subordinates. And then from behind you, there's a knock on the door. Sir Tommen goes to answer it, and you're all surprised. I imagine you're surprised to see none other than Candle from Candle's Curiosities.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
What is he doing here?
Sir Tommen explains. He brings him in. And he says, "I've brought this merchant here because he offers information, and he says he has connections through his network to people in Somar and even within the People's Guard. I think he can be an asset to this council." Elia trusts Sir Tommen above everyone else, and so she kind of waves to bring him in without hesitation. As you stand around the table, Candle says he looks at the maps. He kind of makes snarky comments at different drawn out strategies, but eventually he picks up a piece of parchment. He's looking at it and he says, "Why fight a war we can't win? With my connections, I can get us the information and perhaps a face-to-face with Bishop or perhaps one of his commanders and resolve this diplomatically." His smile is a bit jarring. One of the younger commanders says that he agrees, and he kind of backs him up. He says, "We've lost too much," says one of the younger commanders.
Can I roll for insight at this point?
What are you trying to find out?
See, I just want to see if Sir Tommen has, any other motives here.
Okay.
Okay, I can't tell.
Sir Tommen has only proven himself to be a valiant warrior to you in the past. You have no reason to distrust him. Sir Tommen chimes in, and he says, "While I value your opinion and your connections, lives were lost. Viseric threatens the order of the realm, and we need order right now, above else. I believe in the king's right to rule, and with that comes the countess's right to rule." A younger commander, a different one, supports him, saying, "Yeah, we can fight. We may be inexperienced, but our men have a reason to fight. We've all lost something." You guys can ask questions at the table, offer ideas. What would you like to say? Elia has you here because she holds you guys in high regard. She values your opinions.
Sorry, the first person that talked was Candle?
Yes.
Oh, okay. My bad. Could I roll for this insight for Candle? I thought it was Sir Tommen.
Okay, sure. Go
I
ahead.
misunderstood.
It doesn't look like Candle's really like he has anything thinly veiled, right? He's not here. You even just with your like short conversation that you had with him prior, you know that Candle's an opportunist. You know, like he's not about to do something if it doesn't mean like he can gain from it. He has his motives.
Let's ask him.
What do you say?
I say, clearly you don't want to help us for free. What do you want?
This is my city. If the city does not fare well, my business does not fare well.
You don't even have a shop here.
Of course I do.
It was faked last time.
Oh, no, I only choose for when to open shop and when to close it. If somebody or something interests me in the town, then it will appear. If not, I don't need walk-ins.
Sorry, he used a different name than I expected. The People's Guard are the people that are attacking.
Correct.
He used something. He said Visic or Versic or something.
Viseric.
Viseric. I'm not familiar with that name.
That's Bishop's last name.
Oh.
Same as Ara.
Oh.
They have the same last name.
Okay. So then, yeah, okay, then I am thinking of the same person.
Okay.
I'm not going to refer to him as that.
Okay.
It's easier to say Bishop.
Okay.
My question is, what does Bishop have to gain from resolving this diplomatically? If this is a war that we can't win, then what does he have to? Why would solving this diplomatically mean anything to him? Could he not just take everything by force?
He could, and then we would lose how many lives and waste how much resources. What I suggest is that we allow his men to move in. At this point, I think there's no stopping him. But I think we can have him move through Silverport. He can station his men here, and we can do that diplomatically, or we can have him take it by force. But I don't think it's a war we can win. We don't know if he has 3,000 men or 10,000 men that he's devoting to this cause, but I know he has the resources and the patrons to amass an army of that size. We have how many? 1,000 men? Less?
I don't really trust this guy in terms of his knowledge of war tactics, so I'm gonna turn to Sir Tommen.
Yeah.
What do you think our chances of winning are?
We have allies with the dwarves. We have allies with the crown. The king has many allies that he can call on, but we haven't been able to get messengers through to Redmont. Our crows, every single crow that we've sent to Redmont has gone unanswered. On top of that, our soldiers need to be trained. It's easy to defend. Our stronghold here, it's hard to stage an attack, not knowing the size of his force. If I, in my opinion, we should scout ahead to find out what we're really up against. We should train our soldiers with as much time as we have, and then we defend Silverport while we continue to try to contact the king.
Could we scout to see where the crows are getting stopped before they're able to?
Yes?
Because I think our best chance is maybe contacting some of our allies.
Who would do that?
Well,
They.
I guess.
Us.
Sir Thomas's plans aligned with mine, with my own. We could operate under the assumption that we have a few random or unknown variables against Bishop, which is us. I'm not certain if Bishop has accounted for our intervention here. Whether he has or hasn't, we're still a very powerful addition to your forces. If we're stronger defending, then we can station all our troops here to defend Silverport, whether Bishop wants to attack or not. While we send any combination of the three of us towards Somar to kind of to sneak in. I'd rather this be a more stealth operation. Maybe not scout, but our objectives seem to align over Somar. We can grasp the military power holding Somar right now, and we can also confirm whether Ara is there or not. We also may have a very powerful ally in Somar.
So, just so you guys have a visual.
Yeah.
That's your map. So Somar is up north. Redmond is to the west.
Yeah.
You guys just came from Cliff.
So sorry, they're saying they've been sending crows to
Redmond,
and they haven't been reaching.
And messengers, and the messengers aren't coming back.
I'm gonna turn to Goel and Chang here and say this to them specifically. I don't want to have to split our forces anymore, but it might be in our best interest for me and Chang to head to Somar and you to remain here, Goel.
Why?
If this is going to be stealth versus like defense, I think Goel would be more optimized defending Silverport, whereas Chang and I can move on for a more like stealth offensive on Somar.
Go well. I don't know what to say here.
DM's awfully quiet. Sick fuck.
Take out.
Stupid thing.
Just throw a curveball.
Oh, let's see what Goel says first. I don't know what Goel's gonna say.
Because I was gonna say, what if we split 3 ways?
Even bigger curveball.
You have a point, boy.
Fuck, that's it.
No.
Okay, well, what if we could...
Don't be meta. Yeah, do what you think your characters would do. I won't. Don't take my...
Okay, I'm going to call the old guys.
I'm not a war expert.
You forget about my talents in shapeshifting.
That's true.
That's true. But I think if a fight were to break out in front of Silverport, or within Silverport, the best person here for such large scale combat would be yourself. Those were only my thoughts to sort of optimize our time the best that we can, make the best use of our time and our resources, because we still don't know if Bishop got what he wanted from Silverport, if he's even planning to stage another attack. But I don't want to leave Silverport completely defenseless. But at the same time, we need to know what's going on outside. Because if we turtle here, as the rest of the capital crumbles around us, we will lose. There's no doubt there.
The tiefling has a point, says Sir Tommen. There are several problems ahead of us. We are short of men that can train our soldiers. I'll introduce you to them later, but you may find yourselves underwhelmed by the force we have at our hands. The other issue is your refugees. We've had reports of them stealing from the farms nearby for food. And we've been providing for their children. But that's a lot of heads to feed. And with the theft that we're seeing at the farms, our food, our resources are going down. Glyph used to supply a good amount of our resources to us. Without them, we're on our own.
Regarding the refugees, whether or not you decide to let them in to the city or keep them outside, you're going to see your food shortages drop, whether from it is to accommodate the refugees or from them stealing from you. I have to make a point here, because I have to stand for that large amount of people that we brought here. You will not receive our help if you do not let them into your city. As far as it goes, we hold no obligation to Silverport. So I can't...
Elia steps forward. She says, why... She looks at Sir Tommen. She says, why were they not let into the city? Sir Tommen...
I'm also going to look at Sir Tommen. Or I'm going to look at the other generals too, who agreed with keeping them outside. You can ask anyone else here.
He says, we had to put our people first. We barely have enough resources to last a month. With them, I do not know. If we're training the soldiers, they take more food. We don't have enough resources, my lady. Yeah.
These refugees are farmers and foragers. You could have them work your farms as long as you give them shelter in the city.
Okay. So they will build farms, and we will harvest those crops in...
Well, didn't you say they're stealing from the farms right now?
Yes. It's my point is it takes months to grow a crop and then to harvest it. So, I mean...
Okay.
But
I think his point was that you could put them to work. They wouldn't just be extra mouths to feed.
Any able-bodied man and boy we will take, and they can serve to defend the town.
Sounds like a race thing, but yeah. Making the orcs.
You have glyph people. You have more glyph people from actually.
No, we had more orcs than we had glyph
Yeah,
because
yeah.
that guy took the like half the glyph residents.
That's right.
Yeah.
And most likely died in those tunnels. So
Cut that
most
out.
likely got lost and starved to death. So
Okay, so what do you guys?
that's on them.
Okay. Sorry. So what was? So you had your idea. Okay. Sir Tommen looks to you, Chang, and he says, "I'll have my my men do an assessment to see who among them can contribute to our defenses, and who among them can contribute to our farming. But there's the issue of space. If we can accommodate them, then we will." He looks to Lady Elia, and she nods. Elia looks to you, Chang.
Did she say anything?
No, she's just looking at you.
I'm the one
Okay,
who
I gave her
provided-
like a nod of thank you.
A very platonic nod.
I'm the one who brought it up. I'm the one who stood up for the refugees. Everyone's looking at Chang like he saved them.
No, she's just looking at him because she's just looking at him.
Well, fine. I'm gonna look at everyone else. I'm gonna stare at everyone bug-eyed. I'm gonna go bug-eyed. I'm gonna stare at Chang bug-eyed too.
So what would you guys like to do? At this point, they presented several things that need to be done.
In the last session, there was mention of electing leaders to units. How does
That's
that
why I was looking
work?
for my notes, but
exactly?
So it's up to you guys. Like, how would it work in the real world?
well, we'd have to go to each individual person and talk to them.
How?
We'd have to find them,
Crow.
talk to them,
Yeah.
and ask them
Via Crow.
how. Well, I mean, I feel like most of the people are still in the city.
Yeah, there's some people here for sure.
Most of the people I had on my list
Yeah,
were in the city. Like, they were like...
right.
But, yeah, there are definitely, like, other people that we know that aren't in the city right now, or unaccounted for.
What was the name of the race of crows? Crow people?
The Kenku?
Kenku. Okay, I don't say this out loud. Maybe is my group close to me?
Yeah, you guys
Like-
are standing at one end of the table.
Okay. I kind of just like
And the room isn't
Go like
silent.
this.
When you guys aren't talking, like they're all
Yeah.
kind of talking amongst themselves.
okay. So I kind of lean over just to us.
Roll for stealth.
Really?
Just kidding. Go
Okay.
ahead. Ah, this is my plan.
Shit. I kind of want to assemble a task force, a stealth task force of the Kenkus to get a message out to Redmont. That was why I was saying I kind of want to split up, but if I could assemble a task force and assign a leader, I just think our best odds are getting help from bigger towns.
Do you know where the Kenkus are?
No, but we know who will. No, we know Mouse.
Do you know where Mouse is?
We saw him like earlier.
Did we?
I'm pretty sure.
He was outside the town.
Yeah.
I didn't even know. I
We
didn't
saw
even
him.
notice him.
Yeah, we spoke to him recently, so I assume he's somewhere nearby.
Okay. Okay. Would you be leading that task force?
Well, I was saying because if we're thinking we're splitting our forces between Somar and Silverport, then I think a leader can be assigned to the Kenku task force and have them on their own going to Redmont, and hopefully they're strong enough on their own, or at least stealthy enough to just scout for us, maybe.
Goel, I didn't mean earlier to to assign you. to Silverport, which in which like objective do you think that you would be best taking? Do you think you would be best here at Silverport, or do you think you would want to go with the Kenkus or to Somar?
I feel like I can shapen up these men in Silverport, and I'll train them to be barbarians.
Sounds good.
Sounds pretty cool, actually. I'll stay here too.
Everyone learns rage.
Oh my god.
Multi-class barbarian, paladin, barbarian.
We come back and they're all like picking up trees.
Yeah. The whole unit, or all the units, are barbarians. Barbarian class.
Okay.
Yeah, Hope. Is there anything else you guys want to say in this room? Or anything you want to get from this room? From the war room? You guys are seated at the council.
You don't have to share who your task force would be comprised of, Chang.
Yeah.
But do you want to let them know? Or
yeah.
do you want to make sure we can do it, or do you want to just let them know now?
We can let them know now. Okay, so I say to the Sir Tommen and Elia in the room, I'm able to assemble a small task force, and hopefully they'll be able to get a message out to Redmond. I can't say who's in the group out of respect to them, but I can assure you that they'll get the job done.
Elia's eyes narrow, kind of sharpen. Her gaze sharpens and as she looks at you. Suspicious.
I'm going to chime in. I will personally head to Somar myself if Chang decides not to accompany me. But would we find a leader for this task force, me and Chang can head to Somar. Unless I'm going to turn to Chang. Unless you have other plans.
No, I will also head to Somar.
Goel, you want to say your plan?
Elia, I will train your men to become warriors.
Sir Tommen's like, He's kind of looking you up and down, not in a sexual way, just like looking you up and down, like.
Finally.
Finally, he's confident in your ability. Sir Tommen says, so, to clarify, we're choosing force. Candle steps forward towards, like he walks around the table towards you, and he says, tell us more about this force. This unit that you are putting together. Are you weakening our defenses?
I'm going to ignore Candle and address Sir Thomas. We're not necessarily choosing force. Chang and myself will try to infiltrate Somar without our presence being known, if possible. We'll make it seem as if we have no affiliation with Silverport. As for Silverport, your current objective is not to stage attacks, but to defend if any unprompted ones arise. If you wish to settle things diplomatically in our absence, then that will be your decision to make.
Okay, so there's 3 of you sitting at the council. She value Elia and the rest of the room from what you can tell seems to value your guys' opinion, and so in that I'm giving you guys quite a bit of power to dictate or to influence what happens here. So if you want to leave it up to the NPCs, to Elia or to Tommen to make those big decisions, you can. I'm just saying, you guys are council members in this war room.
I'm going to turn to Candle now to address him again. I do believe that if Bishop truly wanted to, he could take Silverport at any time he wished. The fact that he hasn't makes me think that he doesn't want to, or he can't. I'm operating under that assumption.
I like this one. Sensible, logic. A man, perhaps of diplomacy. I believe that Bishop and his People's Guard were successful during the Gods' War because they knew to be smart with their forces. Read the books. The word books kind of hangs off as the end of his sentence, and he kind of his gaze peers into each of your guys' eyes as he says that word. Books. Bishop knows what he's doing. And so we can let him take many more lives than necessary, or we can speak with him. Are you fans of the monarch? Do you believe it to be the right way? Sir Tommen gets upset. He says, "Don't talk about the crown that way." And basically Candle's like, I mean no offense. I only present questions.
My concern, Candle, is where your loyalty lies. You seem to waver. We care about the people in this town.
As do I.
Our priority is the people.
Yes, and so you would bring war upon them.
We believe this is our best.
War is
Best
already
option.
upon them. My plan is to defend them, should that war threaten them once again.
Lady Elia, he looks to her and he says, I believe that I can resolve this diplomatically if you would give me a chance and to represent you, to be your proxy in a conversation with Vasirik, then I will represent us well. But I will need an escort to go and meet with him. What do you guys say?
I mean, what's stopping this guy from setting up shop literally anywhere else? If he likes going with Bishop better than being here.
Do you say that out loud?
No, but thinking about it now, I kind of want to say this to somebody.
He has motives against Goel. Also,
Goel, you catch a glimpse of the tusk of the alpha around his neck.
he could reasonably be plotting to kill Goel while we're gone. Also, or try to.
Who said he
He's
was
a
ever
tree.
against them?
Because of his history, you know? Am I getting that wrong?
We never knew if he was specifically against Goel like that, but he does have a connection.
He was kind of wasn't he kind of butthurt when we were talking about it before? That's what I remembered.
He was. Yeah.
He was like, your people did this to me at one point.
Maybe he does have some beef with Goel.
His motives aren't clear, which is concerning.
Would you like to express that to Elia personally, Jay?
Yeah, I can. But I think we stick to the plan we have.
Okay. So they continue their discussion. You feel like um, he's doing a good job convincing Elia to let him go on her behalf to talk with Bishop.
All right. I'm gonna have a word with Elia then before we leave the room. I guess that was the direction this was going. That we were leaving the room after that.
Mhm.
You can stay in the room.
I mean, I just mean like.
Yeah.
I'm talking to the other two, mostly.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
I felt like the direction that we were going there is that after we had that interaction, we were gonna leave. But before we leave, I want to pull Elia aside. Just to have a word about Candle and the decision she has to make about Candle.
She looks.
Chang, you can come with me too to make this.
I think I shouldn't actually.
Okay.
Sorry. I think if she questions me about the
Oh,
task
okay,
force, she's
yeah.
not going to like me very much soon. So I think
Okay.
she's not going to trust my word for a little while. So
Okay.
Okay, so you pull her to the side. As you get closer to her, she was standing at the other side of the word table, so you didn't really see in detail. But as you pull her to the side, you notice like she has dark circles around her eyes. She looks like she hasn't slept in a long time, and she looks stressed and overwhelmed. What do you say to her?
Candle promises you peace without the method of bloodshed or war. That is a big promise to make. One that I'm not sure a man with unclear motives can fulfill.
I'm suspicious of him myself.
We have our own motives or our own objectives that we must complete. Believe me when I say that a large number of people matters. The large number of lives at stake matters to me. But I cannot risk diplomatic reasoning between two men I do not trust. If you decide, I will leave this decision between the council. I am against it, but I cannot stop you if I'm not here. But do not escort Candle yourself.
I never intended to.
As long as that's clear.
I never intended. I'm staying here with the people. But would you have me send an escort with him on my behalf?
I look to the room.
Candle looks at the other side of the room and he's like watching you intently.
It's a tough decision. I would personally prefer someone you could deem expendable, as much as that phrase is
sorry.
shocking to hear.
I step in.
Her eyes widen at the word expendable. Chang steps in. What do you say?
Also in a hushed tone. I suggest we keep an eye on Candle. He knows our plans and he knows how to contact Bishop. Those are two variables that I don't know.
She looks over her shoulder at Candle. He gives her like without an expressionless like nod. And she looks back at you. She says, would you have me apprehend him?
No. I know somebody in the city that can keep an eye on him.
Who?
Someone by the name of Mouse. He's an old friend, but he knows his way around the city and he can hide in plain sight.
Would you have my guards find this friend of yours?
Yes, that'd be perfect.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mouse? That's all you have? What does he look like?
Well,
Well,
small.
you can pass your description on to
Okay.
to my man. That's fine.
Okay.
All right. And
Before you leave,
yeah.
and Elia,
Yes.
make sure you get some rest. Everybody here is working hard, but if you're tired and if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of your people.
She looks at you.
Really?
What?
No, it's like a bit of a like you know the anime like they can't like.
Okay. Okay.
And she says, she blushes a little bit and she says, "Thank you. I can take care of myself, Chang."
Chang senpai.
My nose bleeds.
She says, "Before you go, I not that I care, but what happened to her?"
Well, she saved us. We don't know where she is. I know in my heart, and I think all of us know that she's still out there. But there is concern, for there are people that look just like us and are stronger even. We believe they're working with Bishop. Just beware.
Okay. She's like kind of confused by that last part.
Yeah, I forgot we didn't mention it to them at all.
Sorry, could you repeat the last part again?
He just said,
Could you
That there's like the evil us is out there.
Oh yeah.
then they look
and
just like you guys. He said.
Yeah, the stronger. I forgot we didn't talk about that to anybody.
I have a theory on that I'll share after we leave the room.
Okay.
Okay.
Sir Tommen approaches Goel before you guys leave, or as you're leaving. He says, "So you'll be training the men,
Aye.
or perhaps boys is the more appropriate word. I can introduce you if you'll come my way."
Very well.
Okay. Do you guys follow, or do you kind of
Sorry.
yeah.
There's one more thing that I wanted to do before we like walked away from Elia.
Sure.
Just gonna put my hand on her shoulder and use my lay on hands to kind of create like a wave of like energy. Not to like, because I know she doesn't need to be healed, but I want to like give her some kind of like relief, like ease her fatigue.
Okay.
But while I do this, do I need to roll for this first?
No, it's okay.
I'll deduct like a point from my like lay on hands
Sure.
to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just going to say to her, not trying to start a conversation, like just you try to save as many people as you can. Sometimes that doesn't mean everybody. Then I'll turn to leave with the group.
She looks like she's deep in thought from the words you just gave her as you walk away. But the dark circles have kind of disappeared from your lay on hands, and she looks a bit more, a little bit less pale. You see Candle approach her as you guys are exiting, and Sir Tommen, just approached Goel and said that, and then so the question now is, do Chang, Hope, do you guys go with Goel and Sir Tommen? Or are you not interested in meeting the recruits?
I need to prepare for my.
I'll hang back.
I need to prepare for the stealth infiltration of Somar.
As do I.
If they're going to if they're going to pass the blacksmith on the way out, then I will accompany them until that point.
Not quite. No, it's still within the grounds. They're heading
So,
to the barracks.
Candle was talking to Elliot, or like,
He's approaching her. Yep.
can I like hang back, like just outside of the room?
Sure.
I just want to listen.
The council starts to exit the war room. Chang, you kind of stay by the doorway. Are you visible or not? Like, are you?
No.
No, you want to. Okay, roll for stealth. Fuck.
Oh no!
I'll let the conversation happen, and then we'll reveal your role. So
I'll turn around and cast darkness on Chang.
So the conversation would have happened first, anyways. So,
Okay.
So you basically it's I won't even do the whole conversation. Basically, he's persuading Elia, and he's sweet talking her into a diplomatic response. The key words that he's using are like saving lives. No point in war. Saving lives. No point in bloodshed.
Okay.
Those are his main selling points. And she looks just kind of confused by the end of it. And as the last few words leave his mouth, he says, "Not sure if we can trust them." And then Chang stumbles, leaning onto the door, not realizing it wasn't actually shut all the way. The door slams against the wall, and you fall to the ground, sprawled out on the floor. What do you say, Chang?
Oh, hey.
They look surprised as you fall.
Sorry, I just tripped as I was walking into here. I just wanted to talk to Elia. Didn't mean to interrupt.
Candle looks at you with scathing eyes, and Elia is kind of holding back a smirk. Elia looks to him and says, "Perhaps we can continue the conversation later." He agrees, walks off, and it's just Chang and Elia in the room.
Sorry about that. I'll be honest, I just... is the candle gone?
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I just don't trust that guy alone with you,
trust you.
so... Understandably, but I just don't trust him alone with you, that's all. I didn't mean to pry.
Okay. That's fine, Chang. You can barge in anytime.
Cool, see ya!
Chang, you just made such an unbelievably smooth move on her. Also a little toxic, but...
As you, Goel, Candle kind of catches up to you as you're leaving with Sir Tommen, and he says, come here, Frostborn. Can I have a moment of your time?"
I signaled Sir Tommen to go on ahead.
He pulls
And
out an orb. It's small, fits within the palm of his hand, but within it is like a swirling cloud of purple and blue and yellow. And he says, "Would you like to look?"
Fuck yeah.
Crush it in your hand.
No. That's sketchy, dude.
No,
Would you like to take a look? He doesn't even say anything else.
He says,
Lick it.
he says, "It'll show you what you want to see the most."
as soon as Sir
Fascinating.
Tommen
Yeah.
leaves, I close the distance between me and Candle.
I feel like I know.
I
want to hear his next line.
Go.
I just grab him by the throat
No.
and I say, "Look, you better not cross us, or you're dead." And I have no interest in looking, and I just go back to Sir Tommen, or I catch up with Sir Tommen.
He doesn't say he doesn't look like he tries to resist at all. Like he's not threatened by your attack, by your crossing.
Go back and burn him.
Like,
Go back
Better
and
be
burn.
threatened.
As you turn around and you walk back towards Sir Tommen's direction, you feel cold on your back. He pressed the orb to your back. What do you want to see the most? What do you think Goel wants to see the most? Not you, Goel. What do you think Goel wants to see the most?
I guess let's see. Maybe just what his connection is with me, and why is he so interested in
Maybe that's in this moment what you want the most, but it's what you want above all else.
what?
It's not what you want in this moment. It's like,
Yeah.
what does Goel want more than anything? Like, what's the main driving force? Like, what do you want, you know? Like, if I were to press that against, if Brassico were to press that, if he were to touch it, he would see, he would have seen a Kindred. What do you want more than anything?
Oh,
A tree.
It's just a tree.
I think his home, but just before it was burnt, and he just wants peace and his home.
Okay. So you see the snowy mountains, and even though there's a blizzard going on, you see your people kind of walking amongst the village, unbothered, kind of tending to the things that they would usually do, accustomed to the climate and to the weather. You see your family, and there is no it's not about hugging. It's not about physical affection. It's more just the presence of family, and you feel a warmth in that. No words expressed, no words said. You feel your father, the Chief Frostborn, and you feel his pride as he sends you off for your trial. And it was in that moment when he handed you your weapon that you felt the most connected to him. And then it switches, and you see, just your village in ruins. You see people in the Goliaths in panic, and then it shifts again, and you see the children, the Goliath children that Naraya had mentioned. It's in a forest, you can't tell where, but it feels real, and you don't know if it is. He said, "Is this what you saw when you went to the ruins?"
No. Was it? I remember seeing trees.
Oh. I wonder which is true. Nevertheless, he lifts up his his robe ever so slightly to reveal he has like a peg leg, like it's an artificial leg. He says, "Your late delivery cost me a leg. Not figuratively speaking. Do you have my book?"
Holy shit.
You don't have the book. I have the book, and I'm already gone.
What do you say?
Yeah, I basically that. Like, I don't have the book. Hope
And-
has the book.
Bring it to me tonight, or you'll regret it. He disappears down the hallway.
Bro, who took his leg?
Yeah,
Is he working with like the mafia? What's going on?
I know why he doesn't trust us anymore.
Jesus, I didn't know he lost a leg.
In our defense,
He didn't make it seem that urgent, to be honest.
in our
with you.
defense, he never said he was under time or pressure.
He wasn't like,
Also,
I'm
in our
gonna
defense,
lose my leg if you guys don't hurry up. Also,
a lot happened in between Soma,
busy
the ruins
people,
of
I
Silvar, and getting back to Silverport.
This is the advantage of like editing the episodes, is I get to like go back and watch how the conversations unraveled.
Okay.
So there were things in there. Anyways, so he disappears. You follow with Sir Tommen. Sir Tommen eventually takes you to the barracks, where he introduces a few of the recruits to you. These are kind of the he introduces 3 specifically, and these are kind of the 3 that have stood out amongst the group as like they learn quick, and they're just eager to learn. The first is a young boy. His hair is like it's short, almost like a close buzz cut, and he looks to you. He says, "Are you gonna be training us?"
I put his I put my hand on his shoulder, kind of just like, test his sturdiness, just like.
For a human, he's pretty sturdy. You
I
assess.
just say, barbarian, and I move.
You're just classifying them.
I go to the other one.
It's a girl.
And what's her frame, or like what's her?
She seems nimble.
I do the same. I just roughen her.
Say
Archer.
barbarian for all of them.
yeah, I was just imagining you're gonna keep saying barbarian.
She's like, you're gonna get someone who just collapses under your hand.
Barbarian.
Move on.
The first. Wait, sorry. So before I miss any details here, the first one looked like he was about 14. This girl looks like she's about 16.
Oh, 14.
You just made him a barbarian.
You're like dubbing them. You're like knighting these.
The boy, as you push him away, he falls to the ground and slides across the floor. He doesn't get hurt. He stands back up on his feet. He says, "I want you to train me to be a great swordsman." He stands like, "I want you to train me to be a great swordsman."
Oh my god. That's freaking Naruto, dude.
My name is Gareth Stonesmith, and I will save the people of Silverport.
I look. I look at what just happened. And I say, "Very well, swordsman." I class him as a swordsman.
Okay.
I class the 16-year-old girl as a archer.
She says, "Will we get to leave Silverport?"
No.
But if you
She
train
just-
us, then perhaps someday we might be able to. She's asking.
Like, just be like, I can't tell the future. I don't know what's.
Maybe.
I won't grow old in this shithole.
Oh, she hates this place. Okay.
She's 16. She's...
I play into her. I play into it and just tell her what she wants to hear.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, girl.
Okay.
And the third. Well, how about the third one?
He's kind of stout. He's stout, but he's he's wide more than he is
Barbarian.
and he's middle heavy, you know, like he has a gut. This kid.
Yeah.
He's 13.
So young.
Tommen is telling you they're all young, right? Like a lot of lives were lost when People's Guard attacked first. So these are kind of like, this is not, you know, the A team.
Okay.
You know? But the kid he says, "Yeah, I want to leave Silverport too." Can we get out of here? Can you make us strong? You see him sneak like a piece of bread.
There's like a famine
him.
going on.
Break
There's like
him.
everybody's rationing and he's just like...
I don't give him a class, but I hear his words and I say this to everyone. It seems like your allegiance isn't close with Silverport. If I train you, how can I be sure you won't abandon us?
I will protect my family! the kid on the side says.
Oh, it's still over there.
Yeah. And then the other two look his direction and then they look back at you and they say, "Yeah, us too. But I want to see the world."
He's still eating. This motherfucker.
He says, Sir Tommen kind of nudges you. He says, "I know he doesn't look like much, but this one has excelled in every physical test.
Holy shit.
His name is Warwick."
I throw Warwick my battle axe and see how he handles that.
It's heavy. It falls to the ground. Top heavy, so it falls to the ground. But then you see concentration on his face. Is this a test? You hear him say, like, to himself, and then he lifts it up and he puts it on his shoulder. He's struggling, but he's holding it.
I was expecting more, but okay. Barbarian.
He sucks in his gut and it all goes to like his arm.
Okay.
I signal to Sir Tommen. I think training is definitely what they need, but they also don't see the sense and urgency of the situation right now.
Oh, I'll leave that in your good hands.
Okay.
Pawning it off on you. That's really just what this is. He doesn't want to deal with it.
Very well.
I have to deal with many other things, as I'm sure you can imagine.
Don't make me feel bad about saying that now. This is making a joke.
Okay.
How did he know I said that?
So, they're standing in front of you. Go well. Like, what do you want
we're
to do,
doing
kids?
all this now?
No.
Okay.
Like, you're not.
Oh.
It's we're not doing a. If anything, we'll do like a training montage. But how much of your time are you devoting to this? Like, let's talk about like in a day. How much of your time are you devoting to training the kids?
Oh, probably 2/3 of the day, at least.
2/3 of the day. Okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of sun up to sundown.
Yeah.
How much?
How many of these kids are there?
You guys have 150 that have been
Okay.
assigned to you guys.
Good luck, Goel.
I do my best to classify, like, you know, the warrior type
Yeah.
first guy, and then maybe the more nimble ones to be kind of like the backline archers, and then the ones who I see have potential and can be like the radical fighters.
Okay. What would you have them be? Those ones, the radical ones.
Like, they're gonna get different training to be barbarians.
Okay. they are currently all unprepared for war. Um, ill-prepared is what I wrote down. So ill-prepared, and I'll have you roll several rolls to get them at the very least prepared. How many days you have is we'll have to see, but we'll do that in a bit. All right, Hope, Chang, where did you guys go?
Can hear you, Andre.
Hello?
You're like muted.
Oh, my bad. Okay, where did you guys go?
Like me and Chang.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm kind of like waiting on for people to find mouse.
Okay.
But also, I want to send crows out to find certain people.
Okay. At this point, it's early morning. You guys didn't rest during the evening. Goel, you met the kids early morning as well. And so Chang is sending out some crows. Who are you sending crows to?
Bennett and the Chets. I mean, if they're people in the town, like we don't need to send them crows here. We can just probably find them.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll send a crow out to. Oh God, what was his name? The Yasuo type guy, Katsuo.
What did you call him?
Yasuo.
It's
No,
from League.
Katsuo.
Isn't that his name?
No, I thought he said the something type guy.
Yeah, Yasuo type guy.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't hear that. Yeah. Okay.
Is there anybody else you guys can think of?
Nariah. The
Oh.
World Order.
New World Order.
What are they called?
The
Yeah.
New Order.
New Order.
The new
Mariah. There was the.
Is it New World Order from 8 Mile?
From what?
8 Mile.
Oh, yeah.
The bad guys. Anyways.
Also,
It is. I thought it was like a reference to like Hitler, which is why I was like, it never like sat well with me.
Oh shoot.
Hitler's New World Order.
Oh.
I thought it was like referencing that because they're still like fairly bad people.
Are they?
also there's our troll friend that we haven't gotten to yet, but we can now.
You mean the
Valera.
Valera.
Oh yeah. Center rape.
Who else?
The Chimera is
He's
still
still with us. He's here.
still a Chimera.
Yeah.
Because the Kendra's gone.
Yeah.
He's-
Who else?
Okay, while you think about that, Hope, what are you doing?
I'm going to the blacksmith to get. I know I said last time. I get my stuff. Do you think I can like retcon that and get it now because it fits better, or should I just head back to the blacksmith again? What do you want me to do? Do you want to allow a retcon, or it doesn't matter to me?
When did you say you got it? Before?
It was like because we listened to what they said at the table, and then on the way out I stopped at the blacksmith.
Oh, okay.
And then he wasn't there, and I took my stuff. So.
Is there a reason? Like, do you want to go see him again or something? You can go see him
Yeah,
again.
I wanted to go again. I don't
Okay.
know. I just.
Yeah, you can talk to him again. But let's not...
Okay.
I don't know. I can't remember if we did that and it was, like, in a part that'd be easy for me to, like...
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you want to go to the blacksmith?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get a little bit of extra gear.
Okay. So you make your way to the blacksmith. You arrive at the trades district, and it's that big loop. And then you have in the center of it, you have Luther's smithery. You head in, and you see him like working away.
Yeah. Oh well, I'll take a look around to see if he's got what I need. I'm looking for like 2 small handheld hammers, just light hammers.
Yep, there are several that line a couple of shelves to the right.
Yep. I'll just go through and then pick out a couple.
Okay.
Don't know if you have anything specific there, but if not, I'll just take whatever.
Do you want?
Like
they look like there are different levels to it, so it depends on what you want. Do you want something ornate, or do you want something like kind of like what a worker might use, like what a blacksmith might use?
As long as it's got like a thick head, like it's not like a hammer. Like I know what I said. I'm trying to word it better. Like, as long as it's not like your typical standard like hammer, like to nail nails down.
Okay, you
like
want
a blacksmith hammer would have like the huge hunk of metal at the top, right?
Like you want it actually for like you can use in combat.
Yeah, I want to use it in combat, so it's not like.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So he sees you looking over the hammers, and he says, "Is that the sharkskin armor fit you good?"
Yep. It's a perfect fit, actually. It's a very good work.
Huh. Only the best. Only the best for the crown, right?
Of course.
Okay. Well, I saw you looking at those hammers there. Are you looking for something to carry into battle?
Not so much a battle as much as a stealth operation.
Oh shit. He's like, this is like John Wick suiting up right now. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is. I need something versatile enough to not reveal me in stealth, but if a full-blown fight breaks out, I can use what's in my hands.
Okay. I've met many a warrior, and you're welcome to take a blunt weapon to a stealth mission. I might prefer something a bit more direct in terms of incapacitation. But if that's the weapon that you're familiar with, I'd recommend these. And he hands you a couple of hammers. The length of the wood on them is a standard hammer length, but the top of it is blunt, and at the end it's like a mincer. It has the spikes on the end, on both of them. They're in matching sets.
Mincers. Because.
Would you rather have a flathead?
Yeah, that would.
Okay.
Flatheads are more my. I understand the implications of using a more direct approach, but I'm not sure if I want to be killing anyone within this operation.
I see. Okay. So there are 2 others, not as nice, but still like very well built, that he hands you.
As long as they're well built.
Okay. Wooden, but wrapped in leather at the handles, and they're flat heads on either side. It's like 2 bells, and then flat.
Are the tops metal as well, or the? Okay. I'll take these.
Okay.
Then I'll be taking these.
I'll just add that to the tab.
Yeah.
I suppose.
I'll put 10 gold down on his table. I don't want him to just be like currently racking up this tab, and then like if anything happens, I want to at least give him something, because I also I appreciate this guy, because as far as he knows, I'm literally just walking in and taking his stuff.
He's he looks confused and he says, "Is this a tip? This doesn't cover the cost of those
Oh, it doesn't?
hammers.
Okay.
No. Those are finely made." I mean,
All right.
Puts 10 more gold down. How about now?
How much would these hammers be then?
for the set, 50 gold.
50 gold. All right. I'll put 40 more on the table then.
Oh,
So
not
that's-
not adding this to the crown's tab.
I didn't discuss this with Elia before coming here.
Wow. Okay, you can take inspiration for that. Okay, and then
But also, I'll also say to them, I didn't discuss this with Elia, but I also appreciate your work for me.
much
So
obliged.
so I think that I shouldn't always, if I come to you, I shouldn't always rely on the crown's resources to pay you. At least now you won't have to wait from word from the crown to get your pay.
That's much
For this at
appreciated.
least.
You see a couple of kids run in, young, about 6, 7 years old, and they just they say, "Daddy, can we go to the baker?" He says, "Yes, child, today you can." And he takes a piece of the gold that you gave him and he gives it to the kid.
Oh.
Okay. Anything else you need to do in the blacksmith?
Not in the blacksmith, but I might need some time to think if anyone else has stuff that you
Okay.
can do for them.
Okay. Chang, do you have names? Or are you still thinking?
I couldn't think of anybody else.
Okay. Do you still want to think? And I can go to Goel first?
That's okay. I send those out.
Okay, so Bennett in the Chets, Katsuo, Naraya in the New Order, Olera. Nobody else?
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna make the timeline pretty important here, okay?
Huh? Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Alright. Goel. You show up at the barracks and the kids are all standing at attention. Some of them look like better at attention than others. Like some of them are like picking their nose. Like they're not disciplined. As you did your assessment, it gives you basically there's 80 rangers and 20 you said barbarian, fighter, ranger, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there's 20 that are good for like fighter, for the fighter class, and then that leaves 50 for barbarian. Are you okay with that split, or do you want to force some to where they might not be best suited?
Yeah. I was thinking like 10 barbarians and then like the rest are the fighter.
Ooh. Okay, so you're gonna switch 40 over to fighters?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just need more bodies.
The bodies hit the
Let the bodies hit the floor.
10 barbs. And then you have 60 fighters, but 40 of them are not best suited for that job. And then you have 80 rangers.
Maybe let's cut 20 rangers and put them into the fighting.
60 rangers.
Yeah.
And then now you have a total of 80, but 60 of them are ill-suited.
Oh shoot.
Okay.
Can't they just not be ill-suited?
No, I think it's
Can
good.
they just not?
It's cool. It's realistic. It's like, that's just not their body type, but
I'm
it's an
just
army
worried. Yeah, I'm just worried there's not enough bodies on the
floor.
battlefield. Yeah.
I know.
You know?
Your infantry.
Yeah.
Could I visit to go well?
Okay. Sure. Chang shows up to visit.
Hey, Goal. I was just thinking, and because you have a big group of people here, you might need some help. I know there's some people in town that we know that are talented and could help you teach.
Who did you have in mind?
Well, remember that recruitment guy? He was
Which one?
the blonde
Chartreuse.
dude, Chartreuse.
Oh, yes.
He was, from what I recall, he was a pretty, he had
The
a
one with
pretty
the
sharp eye. Yes.
Yeah.
He had a pretty sharp eye, so maybe he could help train your archers.
Good
As
point.
well as, what's her name? Who's the
Mississippi.
lizard general?
Mythic.
Mythithepe could help with your fighters. And we also know, is Adolf in the town as well?
What's he good for?
I don't know, he has a lot of scars, so he's done something, I don't know.
To find the backstory of those scars, but yes,
Okay.
that's a
I
good
think
plan.
they could help.
Recruiting Adolf into your.
Well, yeah, okay, we'll see what Adolf can offer.
Okay.
But
So.
for sure, those the other two.
Okay. So you guys, I'll take you to the Adventurers Guild. You walk in, you see Chartreuse, like kind of doing some paperwork behind the desk. What do you say? Hope. I'll come to you in a sec.
Take your time. I'm still thinking
Okay.
a little bit.
Oh dang, too bad we don't have Hope. Chartreuse was kind of into Hope at one point.
Wait, what? I don't remember that.
Remember that? He was flirting with a Kindra, and then he like took his attention. I think it was to Hope. I think he was flirting with you.
Are
Anyway,
you sure?
pretty sure it was one of us. I think it was Hope.
People wanted to kiss me.
I hit the door, or I hit the wall, and I called for his name.
Whoa.
Say, Chartreuse, Silverport needs your help.
Oh, it's the Truth Finders.
Yeah.
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 Good enough.
Where's your friend? The pretty one.
Hope.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, that one and the gorgeous one.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, I don't know which one he's talking about.
Okay.
We need your expertise to train the younglings.
I'm sorry? What younglings?
Silverport's new army.
You want me to help train some kids to fight in a war?
Yep.
Yes. And I'll reintroduce you to our friend.
You know, see, hearing you say that out loud, it really reminds me how fucked up this is.
Yep.
Okay. So go ahead and you can roll for persuasion. Let's let the dice decide.
Wait. I'll pay you handsomely.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I'm out quite a bit of gold. Plus, I was taken prisoner, you guys know.
Was that? Sorry. I think it's a Ross.
Yeah, they were looking for the Truth Finders.
If you want gold, I have gold buried in by the tree.
Which tree?
Find it later.
I could just give you some of my gold for now.
How much
you
you offering?
remember that? Oh fuck. I'll just quickly weigh in a reveal this. When I was going through my initial edgy phase, and if you didn't give me the handkerchief to show to that blacksmith, I was gonna straight up go dig up Goel's gold and use that to pay for it. Because I didn't know if anyone else remembered that, but I remembered it.
No, I still remember. I don't know what's considered a lot of gold.
Yeah, what does he want?
What is a lot?
What's your price?
My price? You make me sound like a male escort.
Why would you bring that up?
Yeah.
No one had been thinking of that.
You notice him
Why
grab
would he-
some,
why
he
would
grabs
he
some
say
oil
that?
and he starts like,
No,
huh?
just trading. Just trading.
I don't think
that's
you
all.
want this guy around little boys.
And by training, I meant archery training.
Oh, yeah, I can totally do that.
I'll do it for free.
Okay. I'm only available on the weekends, though. Is that okay?
There's no time.
Who are you recruiting right now? Like, there's nobody in the town.
Well, I get paid by the Adventurers Guild. If I don't work, I don't have a job.
What are you working? Like, what is he doing right now?
Paperwork, mostly.
Oh.
Could you do
I'm
your
also not
paperwork
there, so I don't.
at
You
the
just
barracks?
Alright.
You just said paperwork out loud for some reason because I'm not there. I just remember. I forgot I'm not here.
Could you do the paperwork at the barracks?
Yeah, but if any adventurers come here and ask for some of the guild's resources, then I have to be ready to provide that.
Why don't we ask for the guild's resources?
What do you need? Nope. You're not there.
Sorry.
Oh, you just keep saying random things. Chartreuse. Focus.
A little girl pops her head over the counter on his side and says, Dad, can I go to the bakery today?
Oh my god.
He says, yeah, of course, little one. He gives her a couple pieces of silver.
Is this your youngling?
Youngling. Why do you call the children that?
Is this your youngling? We have an army that
Is
we're
that a
starting.
Goliath
Could
thing? I
you
don't know. Okay, well, yes,
Well-
this is my daughter.
She won't live to see another day.
Whoa!
Jesus
You can't say that in front of my
Christ,
daughter!
dude!
No, I'm trying to.
I mean, yes, but oh
trying
my
to-
god.
I'm trying to explain the urgency to this dumbass.
It's like she won't live in much longer if you don't join it.
I'm not trying to threaten it. I'm trying to say
Okay.
like
The
we're under,
urgency.
yeah, we're under we could be under attack.
He goes from, you know how Dragon Ball Z, they go from like those eyes to like
Yeah.
sharp eyes when they're serious? His eyes go sharp. He goes,
What's wrong with your eye, buddy?
You can't. Well, you can't just say that. That's not right.
nobody notices it in the world. Okay, no, so he goes, okay, fine. I'll get someone to cover for me here. When do you need my services?
We start tomorrow.
Okay. And I meet you where?
At the barracks.
Okay. Alright. If you
Just
need
to-
any supplies, you guys are a part of the guild, so just let me know.
How much do you need in terms of gold?
You kind of ditched that part of the conversation, so it's up to you. Oh, gold, yeah. That's right.
Oh no, if you weren't. Oh,
From he sees your pouch kind of dangling to the side, like just like overflowing, and he goes,
that's not my pen.
why is it to the side? He goes,
Don't worry
I'll need about 50 gold
Oh god.
per week.
How many weeks until we get attacked?
Oh God.
Oh, I forgot to share my theory.
I don't know for sure. I'll just say the crown will pay you handsomely for
Roll for persuasion.
your efforts.
Do you believe that?
Yeah, like
Okay.
I am gonna assume whoever
Okay,
helps out.
then don't roll.
will-
It's okay.
Okay.
50 gold. Wow, the crown has more money than I thought. Sure. I'll be there tomorrow morning at the barracks.
Like, as a fact, you know that the crowd doesn't have a lot of money, or because it's important.
Because I've been using the crown's money a lot.
All I know is the count throws too many parties and
No, I'm fucking motherfucker. Fucking.
Hope's just swearing
Paying
to
for
himself.
his booze, his food, and his party. He can't pay for my hammers and my armor.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. See you, Truth Finders.
Your youngling will be safe.
Don't make that
You
sound
know,
like
you
a
didn't
threat.
mean to, but you really did just threaten this guy. You really did just threaten this guy's kid.
Okay. Who do you see next? Adolf or Mississippi?
Mississippi.
Okay. It takes you guys some time to find Mississippi, but eventually you find her patrolling the area. She's missing an arm.
Oh god.
Her
Why?
left arm.
Oh, from battle.
Yeah. But she's like patrolling, so she's like back on duty already.
So yeah.
Who's she work for?
The Crown.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. So
It's gotta be easy.
What do you
Okay.
say?
Hey,
Hi.
what? You cut out.
your mic's not.
Hello.
Oh. Hey, Mississippi.
Hello.
How have you been?
I've seen better days.
Mondays, am I right?
Yes. But Ta and I are back together.
Oh.
And it makes me happy.
I'm so happy for you.
We're going to leave Silverport.
Soon?
When my time is up with the army.
Well, maybe we
army
could convince. Maybe we could convince somebody to cut your time short if you do us a favor.
Why would you be able to do that?
We have connections with the Countess.
Oh. Are you playing games with me?
No, I would not play games with you.
In fact, roll for insight.
Yeah, you could roll for insight right now.
In Mississippi,
Do
we
it.
can roll for insight.
She
Dude.
sees the passion in your guys' words. I would be happy to train any young soldiers in the line.
We didn't even say that to you
We
yet.
didn't
How
even
did you know that?
How did you know? I don't want you to train them anymore. That's not
She's
Are you
in the-
friends with?
She's in the
with Kendall?
combat. She's in the army, so she knows kind of like,
Okay.
you know, words
Alright,
going around
that's fine.
who the new
Okay.
recruits are.
Okay.
Okay.
Does Ta have any leadership or combat skills?
Just buff.
He's a shipwright.
Does he know the Navy? Is there a Navy of some sort?
I'm pretty sure the Countess would know the Navy.
Okay, yeah.
Have better connections.
Alright.
Mm.
Okay, so she's good.
Cool.
You give her the information she needs, and then
Yeah.
Adolf is the last one on your list that I have.
Okay.
So you head to Adolf.
Yeah.
He's seated by the tree outside of the inn, and he's begging for money.
From who? Oh.
Like just as
Little
people
did-
pass by.
Little does he know there's money right underneath him.
Literally. Is he sitting underneath the tree with the money?
Yeah.
This same tree.
There's only one tree in that area. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Adolf. Oh my god, did he lose his job because freaking horses?
The horse. Oh shoot.
Is that our fault? Hey! Adolf!
He
Oh, no,
looks
he
like his cheeks are sunken in a bit.
Oh god.
He looks a bit like skinnier. He says, You guys cost me my job. Where are the horses? Where's the carriage? Where's your lady friend?
We're so sorry, Adolf. We were attacked with the horses and
I was taken prisoner, you know? Because they were looking for you. I lost my job.
sorry. We
Those
can make
kids
it
are
up.
at the orphanage now.
Oh.
Which kids? Oh, his kids?
Nope.
Well, Kindra's technically.
Well,
I mean,
sure, whatever. I don't know.
she brought them there.
The wolf kids.
Oh, them.
Adolf, we could fix everything.
How?
We'll pay you and we'll keep you sheltered. And we'll find the kids.
Set him up with a new job.
Yeah, we'll get you and we can give you a job and money and shelter.
I won't turn down a roof over my head and a warm meal, but your lady friend owes me an apology.
She owes us an apology too.
Well,
She just left us alone.
well, when we find her, she'll speak to you.
That sounds good. He passes out from hunger.
Oh my god.
He was
Is he
holding
alive?
out for so long.
I feel like
Alive?
he has nothing to offer. Even if he did, his condition right now, he wouldn't be ready by tomorrow.
I mean, we owe the guy, so.
And Hope can
He
heal
can-
people with his hands, so I don't
He
know.
can, you can at least you can tell him instructions and he could help give it
Oh,
to
okay.
the other people at least, or something. I don't
Like
know.
a co-trainer. Sure.
I kind of feel bad.
Just give him a job, man. Come on.
Yeah. Maybe he could pick up after everybody or something. He could be like a janitor. I don't know.
He worked at the finest inn in the whole
Was it the
town.
finest? Was it?
Yeah, it was.
That was
you
the
guys
best
stayed
out
at the
of
Felton.
Oh, I thought we stayed at. Oh, damn.
Okay.
Who's his manager? Let me speak to his manager.
I'll just pick him up and then we'll just bring him to the barracks.
Okay.
Give him a bed, some food by his side.
Are you actually talking to his manager or no?
No.
Yeah,
I thought he's laid off.
Yeah, he was.
yeah. I'll talk to his manager still.
Okay. Chang walks into the Felton Inn. You see a dragonborn woman, long.
All right, I leave. That's if it was just a small dude, maybe. You said dragonborn. You know what? It's okay.
There's just a different race. Oh, okay, sure.
It's just intimidating.
Okay.
We'll just brief
Hope?
Adolf in the morning.
Oh, okay. All right. Hope, where are you?
I'm still going to be in the trade section.
Okay.
I have some things that I want to look for.
Sure. What are you looking for?
So what's in the general trade section? I'll list off some general things that I need. I was hoping to find just rope, so a general supplies store, kind of like that.
Yep.
Some,
provisions.
rope and pouches, small pouches.
Okay.
I was hoping to find maybe an alchemy, maybe not shop, but a brewery, kind of like that, for potions.
Okay.
And then maybe if there was a place where I could get some, or check out some magic scrolls. These were just the potions and the scrolls aren't I didn't fully expect to have to find places, but if there would be places, I'd like to go investigate what I can get there.
Okay. Rope and pouches, very easy to find. A general goods provision store. That would be the best store to go to. The most fully equipped store would be Choi's.
Okay.
Yeah. And then for alchemy and magic scrolls, it wouldn't be in the trades district. You'd have to go kind of downtown, to the area. I guess it depends. Candle would also be able to offer those things.
Okay.
So it's up to you.
I'll head to Choi first, I guess.
Okay.
On the way there, what's the scenery like there's trees and stuff, right? There's shrubbery and
A little bit.
forestry
Yeah.
planted. As I'm just walking through, I kind of just like to survey. I'm not gonna go out of my way to look for them,
Sure.
but survey if there's any fallen twigs and stuff like that, specifically for ones that have forks in them, or that are forked at the end.
Okay, that's not hard to find at all.
Yep.
So
I just want to like pick those up as I like go along.
I feel like Hope has this elaborate plan that you're fleshing out here. Yeah, sure, you can get as many as you need of those. That's not
Okay.
hard at all.
Okay, nice. Just pick up like a bundle of like 6.
Okay.
Can I go to a blacksmith?
Okay. All right. Let me get Hope to Choi,
Yeah.
and then we can go to the blacksmith. So you go to Choi's. Choi is not there. You kind of look around, and the place looks empty until you feel like a tap on your thigh, and then you hear, "Hello."
I'm guessing
I
Choi's
help
not in right
you?
now. Oh, he's not done talking. My bad. Sorry, I cut you off there. Is Choi not in right now?
No, Choi's away.
All right. I assume you can help me purchase items.
Yeah, absolutely. Hope.
All right.
It's Groon.
I'm. Sorry.
It's Groon. He's
Oh yeah.
with the guy with the knife in his back.
Yeah. You said his name was Groon.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I knew who he was. I thought
Oh,
you
okay.
said to me that's rude. I was like, oh, what did I do?
Okay.
I just need to purchase some rope and a few pouches.
Okay. Yeah, there's plenty here. How much rope do you need?
Let's say I need about 30 feet worth.
We usually sell them in lengths of 50. I can cut
Then
it
I'll
if you
take
like.
that.
Oh, okay. This
I'll
is
take the 50.
a fine hemp rope.
Right.
Very strong.
Yes. Very good. And then I just need 3 pouches, just small pouches.
Can you show me that again? What do they look like?
Kind of like if I were to fill it fully, it would just like fit in my hand.
Oh, okay.
Like-
Kind of like like you're cupping, just like. Oh, okay, that's a good size pouch. Those are standard. Yeah. You need 3 of those. All in all, I'm gonna need 15 silver from you.
I'll hand him a piece of gold.
Okay, I'll get you change.
It's all right, Grun.
Huh?
Choi's a good friend.
Okay.
And I'll,
I'm pretty sure he's wealthier than you, but okay.
I just mean like it's okay. I don't. It's
Sure.
not because he's poor.
Okay.
It's just because. You know what? Fine, get me the change.
He goes back with 85 silver.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So do you want to go downtown for the alchemy and magic scrolls, or do you want to go to Candle?
The thing is, if I go downtown, I don't know where anything is. I'd just be blindly walking downtown.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to rely on Candle. I'm gonna ask Groon. Does Groon, do you know your way downtown, or do you leave the shop usually?
Not usually.
'Cause I was hoping to get some alchemy or like magic supplies.
That would be downtown. Yeah. I can give you directions.
Oh yeah, that'd be very helpful. Thank you.
Okay. He gives you some directions.
All right, thank you. And then yeah, I'll head downtown.
Okay. So as you approach downtown, it's a bit of a seedier area. You definitely like it's dirty around here. It's like one single street, but there are merchants on either side. Some of them look like very shady.
All right.
Hello, adventurer. Do you need some fine goods?
What goods are you selling?
I've fine glassware and pillows and blankets.
Swear pillows and blankets.
Imported.
I don't have use for any of those currently.
What do you need? Perhaps I can connect you with the right person.
Well, if you were selling glassware with potion fluid inside, then we would be having a different conversation.
No, you want to speak to Wilhelda.
Imelda. Okay. Where can I find her?
Down at the corner. Turn left when you hit the alley.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Have a good day. If you ever need pillows, blankets, glassware.
I'll keep you in mind.
Yes. So you go down the street. You continue down the alley.
Yep.
2 men approach you from behind. They look wide in stature. As you look down the alley, there's like nothing.
And I was like,
But there's a few barrels at the end of the alley. The men follow, and you see the glint of a blade in one of their hands as he approaches. What do you do?
I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna ask them. Do you fine gentlemen know where I can find some potions?
Yes! Please come this way, I'll show you. He's within 10 feet
Very
of you
well.
now.
Very well.
You're still in the alley.
Yeah,
he
I'll approach
proceeds to try to stab you.
I let him stab me.
Okay. He stabs you with a dagger.
I grab his arm.
Okay. What the?
I'm going to use my thaumaturgy to make my eyes just glow, my voice boom. I'm gonna make the alley around me rumble.
Okay.
Oh, I have to roll for
No,
this.
it's okay. That's
Oh.
good.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, it starts shaking around. The other guy runs away. This one says, "Please, please, I have a wife and kids. Don't do anything, demon."
Then I'm gonna pull him a bit closer to me, and with my booming voice, where can I find some potions?
Wamelda, the other alley, that way.
Then I'll kind of throw him away from me, to the ground and let him scamper away.
He scampers away. The dagger sticks out. It's a crude blade. Nothing fancy.
Sorry, should I
Roll
do you want me to
a
take...
d4 for
Yeah.
damage, yeah.
I mean, he's wearing new armor. It pierces arm.
No, it kind of got him in a...
Because I let him stab me. So
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't try to do anything.
a 3.
Okay, well I'll heal that with my lay on hands as I
Okay.
leave the alley. Do you want me to roll for my lay on hands?
No, it's fine, but you can take the HP.
Yeah,
off of
yeah. I'm gonna take the HP.
it. Okay.
All right, I'll go into the other alley then.
Hi, hello, adventurer. How can I help you?
I was told I can acquire some potions here.
Yeah, potions, yes, of all kinds and colors. What exactly do you find?
She's singing.
she's singing.
Well, firstly, what I know that I need is I need some potions that can heal.
Okay, I have some potions that will tantalize as you heal. But I also have some that can do a better job of it, but come at a heftier price tag.
What are your prices?
For a smaller potion of healing, one that will do a good amount, but not quite as much as the others, that'll cost you 100 gold.
There's no chance of lowering that price just a bit for a good old friend, for a dear friend of yours.
friend.
A lifelong friend that you've always known and loved and cherished.
If you will become a friend from this point onwards, then perhaps something can be arranged, handsome.
How good of a friend are we talking?
She takes her hood off. She's a green dragonborn. And she kind of like winks at you.
So, it was 100 gold, was it? How much of a price drop are we talking?
Perhaps the first one's on the house.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I actually just came here to ask directions. Do you know where I could find like magic scrolls or something?
Oh, I can sell you scrolls. I have many scrolls as well, adventurer. She rolls her sleeve up, revealing a scaled arm with
Then-
long, like, clawed hands.
Either pay the price or you pay the price, you know what I'm saying?
How
Two
much of a
options.
how much of a commitment is this?
Are you asking that?
Am I gonna be locked into something?
I think you're fine. Just, figure it out as it goes.
What do you need from me to drop the price? You're corrupting a holy boy. I hope you're prepared for what you get into.
To drop the price, you need to drop your pants. I actually don't know if this is okay.
Okay, I'll help you out in this situation.
How old is Hope?
This isn't Hope saying this. This is me to you right now.
Okay.
How old
I'll
is
help
Hope?
you out. I turn around and I walk out of there.
Okay. Wait, handsome.
I'm gonna probably better time than any. I'm gonna go to church.
Okay. Okay. So there's a chapel. Yeah, there is a chapel, but it's not a chapel to
Yeah.
Kiha specifically.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, is there like a chapel for Kiha, or is there? Do they sell it? Do they use like? Are there multiple religions in the city? Or?
Yeah, there are. But they're not all. How do I say this? They're not. Some of them are like cult-ish, like not evil, but like there's not. You don't know if there's, from what you hear, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing of substance behind what they believe in.
Yeah.
But there is.
I just meant like, is there a place of worship for Kiha within the city, or
There's a small.
Am I
A
just-
shrine?
There's a small shrine to her, but it's not like a chapel or a temple or anything. It's just like a small little, like, shrine.
Statue thing?
Yeah.
all right. I guess I'll try to find that while Chang and Goel are having their interaction.
Sure.
I'll-
So
I'll
it's
be in
not
character looking for it.
sure. It doesn't take you very much time, and it's strange, but you feel like it's almost pulling you towards it. You eventually find it, and you see light shining onto it. It's kind of like in the corner of a busy square. Not very much attention giving into it. Like, it's not in a central location in any means. And as you approach, you see an older man knelt over. Sorry.
What?
Nothing. Okay, so the older man.
Oh, say it. Say it.
He's praying there also. He's praying. So you approach, and there's an older man praying to the small statue of Kiha, the small shrine. He's lit some candles.
Well, I was going to pick up something as an offering on the way here, but since I'm already here, I'll light my own candle and then set it down,
Okay.
trying not to disrupt his thing.
His prayer.
Yeah.
He looks up at you as you kind of reach over to place the candle. You reach over, you place the candle down. He looks up at you and he sees your necklace, and as a symbol of Kiha. He says, "A follower of our goddess." Does she answer you?
I'll look up to her and or out at the shrine, and I'm not sure sometimes. Sometimes it feels like she's left me here alone. Other times she sends small signals. But I've never questioned it. Not until now. I've never questioned why she chose me.
Do you feel burdened with responsibility to uphold what she stands for?
Quite a bit. But there's a reason I've never questioned her. And that's because I've wanted to do the things that I've had to uphold. I never thought I was doing it out of obligation. But only when I began to feel hatred towards the people I had to save did I really begin to question why I did it. But even though I'm filled with such hate, I still can't bring myself to give up on those people, no matter how much I want to. No matter how much I want to give up on her.
Well, the world needs more people like you. They say war is upon us. Kiha knows more than ever that we need compassion for the children, for the people. He looks around, kind of motions towards the people.
You're right. But I just don't know how much I have left. I don't know what I am anymore.
Ask yourself why you started in the beginning. Whether it was the guidance of another, or if she called to you. And try to hold on to that. Kiha is not alone. She is the most righteous one, but she's not alone. And so the wills of the other gods affect the world around us as well. If you can't stand for what Kiha represents and what she symbolizes, then we lose all hope.
That is the most important thing, isn't it?
Hope.
Hope.
I think that's a good end to that interaction.
I agree. Thank you for your words.
Indeed. He stands up, puts his hand on your shoulder, and you feel weight is kind of lifted off. You feel a bit less tense, a bit less frustrated. It feels as if he has powers similar to yours, but maybe he hasn't honed in on the skills. You know, maybe he was never taught. But yeah. Don't lose faith. Don't lose hope. He says, and he walks off.
I'll look at the shrine for a moment, and I'll walk back towards the palace, or the kingdom, like the mansion, wherever it is.
Yep. Okay. Goel, Chang, where did you guys go after getting Adolf?
I was looking to go to the blacksmith.
Oh, that's right. Okay, Chang, you show up at the blacksmith. Luther, right?
Hello, Luther.
Hello?
I believe we've met before.
Yeah. I didn't get your name last time. I met your friend.
Chang.
The lady's name was Chang.
Sorry, I got confused. I go by my last name, Lee.
Oh, okay. Mr.
Lee.
Lee, how can I help you?
I was looking to see if you had something like a grappling hook of some sort.
Are you copying the other guy? The evil Chang? Okay.
Am I? Wait, does he have?
No, he had a chain with a blade at the end.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
Let me think. I think I could definitely put something together. I don't have it, but I can definitely put something together. It might take me the better part of a week. But
Okay.
essentially, you want something that you can shoot. Have it attached to something.
Well, I don't have to shoot it.
Oh.
Just like one of these.
Okay. Do you want it fashioned out of steel?
Yes.
Okay. How fine of a steel do you want me to use?
I need it to be light enough so that it's fast when I throw it. Awesome.
Is it weighted at the end?
If that helps.
Well, it would help. Sure. Okay.
Yes, then yes.
Okay. And at the end of it, you have what, a hook?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you send me a picture at some point of what you want the hook to look like?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or would it be possible for it to be something like a kunai at the end
Yes.
instead of a hook? Okay.
That sounds exactly like what the other guy was using then.
Well, it's gonna be cooler then.
Okay, cool. I guess you can't see it. Can you see it here?
What other guy?
One other guy.
This handsome feller. Oh shit.
I was thinking like Scorpion.
No, you actually
I
can't.
was thinking like Scorpion's hook sort of thing, like his kunai thing.
Oh, okay. Yep. I can definitely have that done for you. It's do I charge it to the crown?
I could pay for it.
Okay, something light that's going to cost. That's upwards of 100
Okay.
gold. I won't know till the labor's done.
Okay.
Okay. Very well.
Also, do you? Oh,
Yep.
do you happen to have? Do you happen to have like a ninja outfit? Preferably all in black, please,
Ninja.
for stealth purposes.
What is a ninja?
What is this ninja you speak of?
All right, so I just need like a black cloak and like head
That would
covering.
be next door. I do.
Oh,
This is a
Okay.
smithery.
okay. I wasn't sure if you also had it. Okay. What?
I don't do apparel.
Okay.
Fair.
Okay. Do you have band T-shirts?
Okay. I can definitely just submit that order for you if you're looking for a black outfit. I'll take your measurements, submit it over.
Oh, but you do measurements here?
For armor, yes.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
It's like he doesn't even do measurements for the other shop. He's just taking it.
You just.
For
He
his
didn't do
own-
measurements for me. He just knew.
for his own personal.
Oh my god! I
For
thought
me.
he was fooling around a little too much.
That's not canon. Okay, Luther has a family. Okay, so yeah, he takes his measurements. Your outfit will probably be ready by the time your hook's ready. Would you any specifications for? I think it's just an outfit, right? Or is there a head part of it, or?
No, just like a mask and like no armor.
Okay. Very well. I'll have it
Mhm.
arranged. Okay. Anything else you guys want to do on this fine Monday?
I just want to clarify something that I remembered that I'm unsure of.
Sure.
Did Elia state that she wanted to bring in the refugees? Or that she was
Yes.
going to let them in?
Yeah.
Tommen is assessing who can contribute to the army, and
But
etc.
As a whole, did they let in all of the refugees?
They are in the process of doing so. Elia has said it. Yes.
Okay. Good, then I don't need to do anything there. There's nothing else that I want to do except for maybe just find a place to meditate and reflect on my conversation with the men, the gentlemen,
Okay.
in front of the shrine, and just clear my head and prepare mentally for the upcoming mission.
Okay. Goel, Chang, you guys head back to the palace as well to rest?
Yeah.
Okay, so you meet up with Hope, or you're in the same palace as Hope. And then you go down to rest for the night?
Well, is
Yeah.
there maybe one thing you
Seriously.
wanted to do by tonight? I don't know. I just think that
Okay.
reading is like a really good hobby that you
Someone
should
might
pick up.
lose another leg.
I really like what you use to read. What are they called again?
Yeah. It depends. What's okay? Yeah, I'll visit Hope. I'll see what his attitude is like for me. Taking the book.
Oh, you're just gonna grab it.
Well, no, I'm gonna ask him for it, but I
Okay.
want to.
You want the book?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, you should. Yeah. Here, I've already read it. The book. I've already read the information within it, so you can take it.
What did you learn? I can't read.
Well, it was just basic basic directions towards the gauntlet and instructions on how to use it. Other than that, it was tales of the war.
Very well.
Yeah.
That was easier than I expected.
Actually, I've just remembered that I gave you the book beforehand. Not to you, but I placed it in your room. So you should go, it's probably still in your room. You should go grab it.
You probably just didn't know. You just didn't know.
You didn't know what a book looks like, so.
Yeah, I did make. I did announce my presence,
Yeah, he
and I
did.
put the book on the counter, but you probably didn't.
Yeah,
You probably didn't remember, or
Yeah,
you probably didn't realize what it was.
Session
I
time.
remember.
Yeah.
It's probably still on that counter.
Oh yes. Sorry to bother you.
No problem, Goel.
Okay. So where are you going?
Yeah, I'll do this tonight. I'll grab the book and I'll try and find Candle.
It's like Kendall's like, oh my god, he's like, get the fuck. There's a guy like ready to cut his leg off. There's only a couple minutes left, and they're having a conversation. They're like, oh wait, it's in your room. He's like sweating.
I completely forgot that I actually did give it back to you.
TikTok Kendall.
Okay. So where do you go to find Kendall?
I try to go to that same, the first spot that we encountered him,
Okay.
wherever that shop was. I try to find him there.
Okay. You stand outside the shop. It's dark. It's evening at this point. And it's late into the evening enough that the streets are pretty clear. The sign, after a few moments of just standing there, the sign all of a sudden appears atop the doorway, and the door opens to darkness.
I go in.
Okay. As you enter the shop, you see all kinds of strange objects that you've never seen before. You see jars of viscous liquids appear to be moving. You see old books lining tables, and some of them open. And then you see a fresh trail of blood leading back towards the back of the shop.
Can I roll to see what type of blood it is, if I know?
Okay.
Oh, positive.
Is that... I don't know what modifier that would be.
Let's say it's
Strength.
Yes.
Intelligence.
Oh, then it's just a 10.
Okay. So you lean down, you place 2 fingers on the blood, you pick it up, it looks fresh, you kind of go like that, it feels fresh, it smells fresh, and it's not the blood of a monster or anything from what you can tell.
Okay. I quietly and put my hand readily near my battle axe and step through the corner.
Okay. You step into that corner just behind with the doorway to the back of the shop, and as you enter, you see Candle sitting next to a desk, his back to you. He's like hunched over. You see him going like this. The trail of blood leads directly to him.
Okay. Can I sense if anyone else is in the room?
Yeah, it's just perceptively nobody else is in the room.
Okay. I'll knock. I'll do a knock.
Before your hand hits the wall, you hear, "Goel, did you bring me the book?"
Yes. Are you hurt?
Not more than yesterday.
What happened?
Do I sense concern in your voice, Frostborn?
This is just for my safety.
Of course it is. He gets up, he turns around. He has like his whole like torso is exposed. He's like wearing a robe, but he has like gashes all over, like diagonally, and it's just like fresh, and it's just bleeding down, dripping to the floor.
Who did this?
It does not concern you, Goliath. I gave you information. It's time you held up your end of the bargain.
Very well. I give him the book.
He grabs it, and then you feel a gust of wind that forces you back, and you like fly back through that doorway in the back of the shop, all the way through, knocking over some shelves out of the shop completely. The door shuts on its own, but as it's shutting, he says, "Bishop will appreciate this."
Well, at least I know.
Yeah, you just
Or Bishop, you just confirmed the whole thing. I want my amulet though.
The sign on the top of the door just disappears.
Bro, I feel less bad about his leg. Screw his leg.
With this new information, I run to Alia and
Wait, what's he gonna do with that? We have the gauntlet.
Wait, yeah.
there's probably information like it's still worth telling.
I went through the entire book, so unless we're pulling some retcon shit here, I know
still-
everything.
Still worth telling that the fact that he said that.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
But
no.
I wonder what he wants. Like, what's
I'm just
important
saying,
there.
I think that the giving him the book won't be super consequential, like Bishop having it, considering that we already possessed the gauntlet, which was the one thing in the book
Well,
that was like
I'm
that
sure.
was like above all else. That was the most important thing that the book had to us.
I know what you're saying.
We're still wearing the gauntlet? I think so, right? Did it?
You could be wearing it, doesn't matter because the amulets are both.
No,
depleted.
I can't remember if I'm.
But the fact that he
think
wrote
it-
this in
Well, yeah, the amulets fell out.
tells something.
Yeah, the amulets are depleted. You used
Yeah,
all
and
its
they
power.
fell on the ground, and then. Okay.
I don't remember who has the gauntlet. I think you should.
He never
Like,
said
Bish-
he took it off.
Yeah, I'm still wearing it. I guess.
You're still wearing it.
Yeah.
I thought it like fell off and then they. Like,
No, just the amulets fell off.
Amulets did.
Okay. I mean,
So where are you running, Goel?
I'm gonna alert our crew, and then
The town is quiet, like not a sound as you run back towards the palace.
I go to Chang and Hope's room.
Okay.
I am actually stark naked
I say,
in RP. I am actually stark naked.
Why?
If you buzzed in.
Hope is hunched over his desk.
No, I'm not hunched over. I was just standing in front of the. When he opens the door, I'm just standing over like the foot of my bed, just like stark naked. There's like clothes on the bed, but I'm just standing there, and I just turn to go out and I just look at him.
I don't find it strange. I'm like, the Goliaths, they're very primitive, so it's whatever.
It's
Oh,
true.
okay.
It's chill, man. It's like,
Okay.
I tell him the news. Say Candle's up to something. I think he's going to betray us.
Well,
I gave him the book, and he kicked me out. And he told me that Bishop he'll use this.
Bishop will.
It's like a game of telephone.
Yeah.
We get to Elia. He said something about
Dude, the
Bishop?
book and Bishop.
Bishop book. He said something about a rook. Um,
He said, Bishop will appreciate this, and he kicked me out.
well, I knew right away that he was likely planning something with Bishop. We should go.
Let's go
Hey
tell.
guys, what's up? Whoa, why are you naked?
I mean,
just walked
I'm in
from
my
room.
own room
Why are you still naked while you're talking to Goel?
because this
You
just
didn't even-
happened.
You didn't even try to put anything.
Look, Chang. I'm not the one bursting into other people's rooms while they're naked. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
put my
heard-
clothes on. We're
I
gonna
heard
go
from
to
the
Elliot.
Dragonborn lady that you guys had a nice talk.
How do you know about that?
Okay.
Okay, so what are you guys doing?
Well, I'll put my
so
clothes on.
Elliot and Tom and Sir Tom.
Also, I don't know how, if I'm allowed to bring this up, but Goel, the town was pretty quiet as you walk through.
Yeah. Is everybody dead? What just happened?
Sorry, what?
The town was quiet.
Strangely quiet. Are we in a different realm?
Oh my god.
Is it? I thought it was just nighttime, and it was just quiet.
I don't know. The DM mentioned it in a sus way, so.
Let us
Something's
speak
going
to
on.
Elia first.
Okay. You're standing outside of Elia's quarters. Chang knocks. Tick, tick, tick. Right, I'll change the musica.
I kicked the door in.
Oh my god.
She's brushing her hair, singing a song.
Elia. Sorry to bother you.
Oh, Chang.
We have urgent news.
You didn't have to break my.
Sorry,
my
that was
door.
Goel.
We really didn't, but
We
it
can
looks
fix
like
it
There's
later.
a big
but,
foot-hole through the door.
we can't fix it, but we'll get you a new door.
Is
Anyways,
the door off its hinges? I'll just like pick it up and like place it back, or like do my best to like hold it up as it like falls over again. I'll just like grab it and steady it.
Hope's like doing his bit with the door.
like you're getting one hinge in, but the other one not at
Yeah, the
same
other one
time.
won't quite fit in. I'm like losing balance because the door is bigger than me.
There's like no lock to begin with.
Yeah. Elia,
Yes?
Kendall's plotting against us.
You've said this before.
No, we know. We've confirmed it now.
What happened?
We gave him a book because we had made a deal with him before, and he said Bishop would appreciate this, and then disappeared.
I'll chime in from while I'm holding up the door. It probably wasn't a good idea to give him the book.
We felt bad.
What's in the
But-
book?
Mostly, I'll say this bit because I've read the book. Mostly, information on the war, the old war, the War of the Gods. What was it called again?
The Gods' War.
God, boy.
God's War. The God's,
God's
War.
War.
Yeah.
As well as directions and instructions on how to use a gauntlet of Unity or Mar and Zerus.
And
Yeah.
what is that? So he's going to use a gauntlet.
I have the. This is the gauntlet.
We have the gauntlet,
Oh,
so I thought it was okay to give the book to him. But it
Okay.
still kind of worries me that
There's some other use
Bishop
that he
is still going to appreciate the book.
I'll send some guards to go and apprehend him.
Okay.
Alright.
Maybe we need to.
Are you sure you're fine, Elia? You're a bit...
Beautiful. Just kidding.
Hope.
No,
leave the
say
door.
it, say it. I want to see how she reacts.
No, she says,
All the time.
I feel fine.
No. Bro, what happened here?
I'm gonna
Can I-
I'm gonna let go of the door and let it fall over, and I'm gonna walk up to Elia as she's brushing her hair. And just like based on looks, is she like? Does she look like visibly like something is
Yeah, she looks
affecting
kind
her?
of out of it. She looks kind of in a trance.
Okay. Give me a second here. I'm gonna detect magic on her.
Okay.
Would you like me to roll?
Yep.
All right.
Yes. You feel she's been charmed.
I don't have a way to break this, but I know how to break these kinds of spells usually.
No.
Excuse me, what's happening?
He detected a charm spell on her, and he's
Okay, wait.
cracking his knuckles.
Can I roll for Arcana to see how to break charm spells?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can roll.
I have 17.
Yeah, so it's pretty strong.
I can do it by
Okay.
force.
Yeah.
Wait.
It's just something that will take time to wear off.
Okay, wait. I've connected with Elia, like, with the light thing in it way before. Maybe I could, like, snap her out of it.
Okay.
Okay. Elia.
Yes.
Elia, listen. You're under some sort of spell right now. To break you out of it. But you're gonna have to fight it.
I feel fine.
You're under a trance.
That's strange. I don't feel anything. You can try. So you can roll roll to try to get her out of it. Roll
Okay.
for charisma and
God damn.
let's see. Are you rolling?
Oh. That you're 14.
Plus.
No, I don't have a plus in charisma.
Okay. She hears you, but she really doesn't feel like there's anything wrong with her. The two guards come in behind you guys. One of them says, "Lady Elia, we've sent the units that you requested to Glyph." Okay, that's good. Thank you.
I mean, they're doing the stuff we want them to do, I guess.
Did we want to send units to Glyph? That doesn't. I don't
No, wait.
recall. You said Glyph. I don't recall
Oh.
ever. No one ever discussed Glyph with us.
Wait.
Elia, why did you send units to Glyph?
I can't remember.
How many
No.
units did you send? Who did
Two.
you send?
I sent 2 of our units to Glyph.
Who?
Our unit, my units.
Were they at the?
Kendall
war
said
table?
it'd be a good idea.
Oh.
Sir Tommen leads them.
Weird person. Okay. They just
gonna
left
turn-
town?
They left, yes,
Just now?
perhaps. Or did they just leave? She says to the guard, and he confirms it.
Okay. Stop then.
Why? It's a good idea.
Okay. I'm gonna turn to the guards. The Countess has been put under a trance.
I think Ale might be. Not sure.
Our biggest lead right now is Candle has done it. I can physically attempt to break her out of it, but if I don't, she's going to be out of commission for a while. As in, you shouldn't take anything that she says. She won't be making decisions soundly.
The guard unsheaths his sword. Don't you dare lay a hand on Lady Elia.
I'm just gonna stare him down. Right now, you need to stop those two from leaving the city. Or catch up to them. They're not moving under Elia's orders right now. They're moving under Candle's. We can't allow that.
She gave the word. We all heard her give the word.
Oh my lord. I'm being overcome with that hate and that darkness again.
I noticed that, and I step in.
What do you say?
Listen, we're with the council. Okay. Elia's been put under a trance.
I
Right
feel
now-
fine. I don't know what they're talking about. I really feel fine.
This is how a trance works, soldier. Okay. Right now, you just need to apprehend Candle. I'm not telling you to do anything, like kill him. Okay, you just need to apprehend him. That's all.
Yeah, you can go get him. She says.
Did you hear that?
And the guards look at each other. Okay,
Okay, cool.
we'll go get Kendall.
Be careful. He's dangerous.
We'll be okay. They run off.
Okay.
They're gonna die.
Or something.
Who did she send again? It was Sir Thomas.
Sir Tommen. So he's probably.
Sir Tommen.
Sir Tommen might also be under a trance.
He's already started his work. I see what you're doing, and I'm going to throw you a curveball. I'm going to Somar.
Okay. Tonight?
Right now!
Right now. This moment.
I take it back! Call my bluff! Yeah, what should we do with this? And I gesture to Elia.
No. Never mind. I was gonna do a bit where I kind of slap her across the face.
You're gonna kill her.
I wasn't sure if the guards will apprehend me after that, but if they're gone now, I'm gonna try it.
Well, do you guys remember what happened to your friend from the dungeon? From the stockades?
He died.
Okay.
Yeah, that kind of fixed it.
The guy.
Look.
Oh, the
He
naked.
fell down the stairs and died from fighting all those people.
He didn't fall down the stairs.
Yeah, he didn't fall down. He just got impaled twice. Look, and
Yeah,
that's what
okay.
That's what I'm saying. Most trance and charm spells, even my command spell, they usually end when the person commanding or being commanded gets hit really hard, and it's enough to knock them out of the trance.
So I go with it.
We don't exactly have our deposit of dispel magic on us right now.
I hold back.
You gonna go for a slap? No. So he was saying it's whoever casted the spell. If Goel wants to slap
I was saying either one.
Oh. I don't know. The guy got stabbed twice, and he continued doing what he was doing.
Yeah, I don't.
He was still under the trance?
He was still
Yeah, even
Wait,
when he died,
I mean, but
because
I
he was
feel
like, "Where are you gonna put that?" and then died.
I
Okay.
feel like he was like that before he was put in a trance, though.
He was.
Okay, roll for I'll have you roll for strength, but how well you roll is gonna be how well you control it, not how strong it is.
I'm blocking. I'm getting in the way.
No, it's 4 plus 4 plus 8.
12.
I'll also kind of.
Okay, so Goel
Wait.
gets one slap in. You see her face like heavily bruised on one side, and she's like trying to resist at this point. And then Chang and Hope, you guys step in before he can get the second one in.
Second one. Wake up!
Ah! She's like yelling at this point.
Oh yeah, are you okay?
My face!
You back to normal.
Oh, can you heal her, please?
Yeah.
We didn't even try to heal her and see if maybe it'll like do something.
I can't break trances with my healing.
Okay.
I can't affect other magic unless it's like physical
I
wounds.
see.
Yeah.
What the heck is that?
Hard to come by.
Oh shit, that sounded weird.
Elia, let's fix your face up. Here.
Ah!
I'll make the pain go away.
Okay, so you heal her. She's still in a trance.
How much was that? I just take 1 health. How much is the healing her face?
Yeah, let's say 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Elia, listen. You stay here, okay? You need to rest. Don't worry about giving any commands anytime soon, okay?
Why would you do that, Goel?
because I love you. It's because I care about you.
Goel's just a bit dumb. He was just trying to fix it. That's all. we healed you though. You should be okay now.
Yeah, it feels great now, actually.
Yeah. So just don't worry about it.
She looks at the mirror. She looks at the
fever
mirror. She goes, "My complexion.
Yeah. See?
Hope. What have you? This is amazing."
Yeah. You should just stay in bed though, in your room for a long time,
I was.
so you feel better.
And in that moment, you notice that she's in like pajamas, like royal pajamas. It's like silk, like a silk dress. She goes, I had every intention of sleeping.
Okay. Good night.
Can you close the door? Oh.
Could you?
I'll go back to the door and do my bit again.
Could you let the guards know to report to us in the meantime while you rest?
Roll for persuasion. Why would you? Why? Go ahead. Okay. Yes.
Cool. Thank you. Okay. So take care of that. Okay.
Oh, yeah. So as they're leaving, as I'm the last one, I'll finally get the door back in place, even though there's still like a big hole in it. I'll finally get into place, and as I'm closing, I'll be like, "Oh yeah, and Elia,
Yeah.
if you leave this room, you're gonna die." And I'll just close it without saying anything.
Oh, why?
Was that a threat?
I don't deliver it like it was a threat. I deliver it like the
like
you know
a
the way
warning.
that Chang and Goel weren't threatening that guy's daughter.
Oh yeah. Okay. It could be misinterpreted. Sure. Okay. So are you guys going to rest for the evening now?
Not really. I mean, there's kind of like pressing matters now.
There's stuff going on.
What are you guys doing?
I guess we have
I
to
mean,
find,
I took a short rest during the day.
to find Candle and Talmud. Sir Talmud.
Sir Tommen is marching to Glyph.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, with Candle, right? No.
Candle was just in his. Goel just saw Candle.
Okay. As we're discussing this, I'm going to go suit up
Okay.
and get ready because I'm just in normal like clothes right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
Goel?
suit up and get my gear ready.
I'll change into a panther and then try to pick up Tom and scent and track him.
Oh, it's not hard. You know, there's like the
Oh,
way.
okay.
You know the way to Glyph.
Okay,
Let him have his panther moment.
Oh,
Yeah.
Black Panther.
But you guys are in. You're in. Like it's 2 units, right? That's 150 people. That's almost the size of the group that you guys were leading to Silverport from Glyph. So it's going to take them several weeks to get there. I mean, a week is what it took you guys, I think.
So we're defenseless.
Or no, it took
Silverport.
3 weeks, I think, for you guys to get there.
Okay, and they apparently just left tonight, so they can't be moving fast with a big group of people. So we could catch up to them easily.
But that goes away from Somar, which was your other objective.
I mean, like, didn't they just leave?
Yeah.
I
Tonight?
wasn't preparing to go to Somar like
Okay.
the next day
Okay.
because like Chang's thing isn't going to be ready for like a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I still was planning to stick around and like maybe not train, but to help prepare the army while I'm still here.
Okay.
So
So let's do this then. Let's prepare the army. So the next day starts, right? Or do you guys
Wait,
do
but I
anything
thought we
that
were-
night?
we were going to deal with this.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you
'Cause
want to deal with it?
We're chasing after Tommen. So Tommen.
I would like to go up with them. I would like to catch up with them.
Okay, so Goel's on Panther form. Are you guys on foot running?
I'm assuming there's no stable area
There
near the
is.
mansion or like
There
there
are
are horses that
Absolutely.
okay. Chang.
I might stay at Silverport in case Kendall is trying to like make us leave or something.
Ooh.
Okay.
I feel like he has a bigger plan, so I'm gonna stay in case.
Oh. I'm gonna go back into Elia's room actually. Real quick.
She's in her bed. Oh! Hope, get out!
Hold on. I'm gonna look for a handkerchief with the like royal insignia on it.
You threw it out or something. The one you
She
gave
does
her?
not have another one.
Oh, you want a new one.
I didn't throw it out. I gave it to Ara.
Oh, that's who it was. That's right. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not looking for the same one. I'm looking for anything with the like royal insignia that Elia would have that she could give to someone.
Yeah. I mean, there's like it's all over the room. What are you looking like? Just the closest thing?
Something that she would give me reasonably that would be believable. So like if she has another handkerchief, I'll grab that.
Okay. Yeah, there's one on her side table.
Elia, I really need to borrow this. I've got like a really stuffy nose.
Oh my god. Okay, get out.
Okay, sorry. And I'll go
Jeez.
close. When I came in, I broke the door again, so I'm gonna do the door bit for a little while again as I like before I go.
Okay. And then eventually you fix it.
Yeah.
And then Goel, I'll give you a head start. Goel has run off. He turned Panther and he started running off. Are you catching up to Goel now?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go stop by and grab a horse.
Okay. They give you a horse.
And then I'm gonna go head on to Glip to try and catch up with everyone.
Okay. Well, Chang is here, so it's really just you're catching up to Goel.
Yeah, catching up to Goel and the army. That's what I meant.
Okay, so what's your plan here? I mean, okay, that's fine. So Goel and Hope, you're going as fast as you can. One in Panther form, one on horseback. You guys are racing through the city. Eventually, you make it to the main gates, and you see just in the distance, entering into the forest tree line, is a large, sizable force. Marching away from Silverport. Torches in hand.
I assume Sir Tommen will be at the front.
Yeah.
So I will need to get to the front.
Okay. Okay. So Hope and both of you guys catch up to one another. What are you guys doing? How are you guys? So you guys are just trying to get around the army to the front?
Yeah, pretty much. That was my plan. Goel, do you have any other plan?
No, just try to get to Tommen.
Okay. All right. So you make it to Sir Tommen. He sees a panther and Hope on horseback, and he looks your direction, and then he looks forward, continuing.
I'll pull up in front of him.
What are you doing, Hope?
The Countess has ordered you back.
And I take your word for that?
I hold up the handkerchief.
Okay. What does that have anything to do with this, Hope?
She gave me the order to bring you back.
And you have a handkerchief to prove it.
I have her handkerchief. I mean, this is what she gave me, dude.
Roll for persuasion. The army has come to a halt.
Come on, baby. What is that? Plus 5. It's 19.
19. I don't understand what's going on. She ordered us to Glyph to take Glyph back, so we would have the resources, and now she's changing her mind.
It's not like the worst idea of what's happening, though.
Do you realize the resources that we used up to get these men ready right away?
Yes. And who convinced Elia to make that decision, that order?
I don't know. She came to me with the idea, and we planned it all out. We spent the whole day planning this out.
I'll hop off my horse to talk to him. He's not on a horse, right? He's just on foot?
No, he's on a horse.
Oh, he's on a horse.
Yeah.
Okay. Candle was the one who gave her the idea. Now we have reason to believe that Candle has been working against us. You yourself did not trust Candle from the beginning.
I don't trust him.
No. And this is his plan. To take back a city already lost. How much resources did you use to get this army together? To send them to who knows where? You'll be leaving Silverport completely defenseless.
We needed the resources. We won't last a month without it. There's no ideal scenario here, Hope. This is just...
You won't last a day if you go to Glyph.
And you know this how?
Because if your entire defense is being pulled to another location, what's stopping your enemy army from just attacking you?
Our scouts have not reported any forces moving in.
Uh-huh. And how long is it going to take you to get to Glyph?
A couple weeks. Depends
It's not
on
going to
them.
take much to storm the rest of the city if you're defenseless. Smaller forces could mobilize faster within that time, and you won't be here to defend Silverport.
Okay, roll for persuasion with advantage.
Plus 5, 21.
He looks at you for a moment, not a word. He turns the horse around and he starts marching the men back towards Silverport. He looks back at you and he says, I'll speak to Ellie about this. I swear, Hope. If this is some sort of joke, I swear. And he rides off towards Silverport with the army.
I'm gonna turn to Goel. We're gonna need to take care of that trance pretty fast.
What are you implying?
Not
No.
implying anything, I'm just venting.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure there might be some magic user in the town. Maybe we could find somebody that can
Hello.
dispel. I don't know. I mean, how are there like no other?
No, there are. Even within the
Okay.
army, there are.
Yeah, so I'm sure somebody could dispel magic or something.
Okay. Let's take a quick bathroom break, and then we'll be right back.
Okay. Be right back too.
Do you hear that loud noise when I unmute?
No.
Oh.
This candle guy is really pissing me off.
Okay. So I'm gonna
It's really
I'm gonna
Wait.
abstract a bit for you guys. So
Wait,
basi-
so
Yep.
okay. Sorry. While they're doing that, could I have gone and looked for like a magic
sure.
user?
Okay, so Chang was kind of running through the mansion, trying to get some help, trying to find somebody that was familiar with magic enough to dispel the charm on Elia. Eventually, you were able to find somebody to do that, and when Elia found out, she was furious. She sent when she found out that she was put under a trance.
Oh.
So she sent several guards on a manhunt. All the guards across the within Silverport are on a manhunt for Candle.
Candle.
But when they
Like
got
within the town?
yeah,
Okay.
and they checked that the building that you guys described. When they opened it, it looked like there was nothing in there. Like it was just a barren shop full of nothing. And
Bro, I called it.
what?
I called it, bro. I said, why can't he just set up shop somewhere else? His shop is magic. I called it, bro.
Okay, so it's the next morning. Tommen is upset at Candle as well. Everybody's upset at Candle at this point.
Yes.
And he's kind of leading the manhunt. But you guys, did you guys rest that night?
Yeah. I guess so.
I felt like I had to.
After, after I felt Elia was safe, I rested.
Okay. So the next morning, Adolf, Mithithope, and Chartreuse are waiting at the barracks for you. Hope and Chang, you guys said you wanted to help the training as well?
I would help out a bit if for a bit during the day.
Yeah, I could help out if none of the people that we've like been looking for have shown up yet, then I'll just help with the training for now.
Yeah, no. So far, no response. It's been a day.
And nobody's found Mouse either.
You haven't heard back yet.
Okay, then I'll help with training.
Okay. So Goel, Chang, Hope, you guys are training them. I'm gonna have you guys roll several times.
For how well they're trained.
Yeah.
I'm.
Oh fuck.
So
I hope I'm
I
a
don't
good
know if
teacher.
this matters, but while like Goel is teaching them, like I'm assuming Goel is doing like strength training and like teaching them like how to like wield their weapons and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to teach them how to like fight more defensively. I'm bringing my shield down with me today.
Okay.
I don't know if that matters, but for RP's sake.
Sure, I like it. So Constitution, you're kind of self-preservation, Constitution, Dexterity. Goel is doing Dexterity, Strength, and Chang.
Acrobatics, conditioning.
Conditioning.
Yeah.
Acrobatics.
Maybe like. Stealth.
In an army.
Maybe for the archers.
Okay. Okay. I don't know what that looks like. Let's try it. Stealth.
I'm just thinking if they have to fight on a
Just take a
battlefield.
photo?
No,
I'm thinking if they're like.
don't worry about it.
What'd you say, Jay?
Huh? No, I was saying like I was thinking if they're fighting on a battlefield and need to like hide in like tree line or something.
I get what he's saying. It makes sense to me.
Okay.
Like how like well they can like slip in between and like if we were to say this as like drawing aggro, it'd be like how fast can they slip out of people's aggro and stuff like that, or like move through like the outskirts of the battle without being noticed or focused.
Like if we're not talking like actual skills, I'm just thinking like strategically placing themselves.
Okay. Maybe sneaking up, flanking the enemy. Sure. Okay.
Would that be
Yeah.
like wisdom? Or...
Yeah, it could just be wisdom, I guess. Like,
Because I was also thinking that rather than like physically train them, because Goel is already handling
Yeah.
that, I would teach them the importance of things, like the importance of a shield, the
Yeah.
importance of like posture, stuff like that in a fight.
I was thinking like teaching them more like awareness of surroundings and maybe using the environment.
Because I didn't get like when Neri was training. Oh, it wasn't like specifically here's how you use your weapon. It was this is how you use a weapon. This is how you move in a fight. This is how you stand in a fight. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
The proficiency would come through time.
Okay.
I'm training the 10 barbarian kids.
Oh, that's it?
How to no, I'm
He's just
okay.
training the kids. He's leaving like the hundreds of
He's
other
biased.
people.
I'm just saying, like on top of that, specifically these 10 kids, they're gonna learn how to some small barbarian skills. Like, let me see.
Me and Chang are just holding like a college seminar. Maybe he's got like 100 people each, where each just standing at the front. I'm talking about a shield. Like just giving the history
It's
of a
like
shield.
the TED Talk. It's the
Yeah.
the Hope and Chang
Yeah.
TED Talk.
Yeah, just how to like rage, get enraged,
Okay. So
and
yeah.
like
Okay.
fight like that.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask you guys to roll for the first day.
Any
Uh,
bonuses?
Yeah. So you have Mythithopy can help with the training of the fighters, and after you get some food and rest into Adolf, he is quite skilled with a sword. You find, and the scars were from actual battle. Chartreuse is very good with a bow, and he's able to help train the archers very well. But this is the first day of training, so Goel, since this is kind of like you took this task on, I'm gonna have you do the rolls, and then for each part of it, someone will help you, depending on what they set out to try and help you with. So, Mythithabe is gonna help you train the fighters, so general swordsmanship and stuff. So go ahead and roll your first roll for the fighters.
Okay.
I'll give her here. She rolls. She's not very helpful the first day. 12. So we'll give.
Maybe it's she's just having communication issues.
I was gonna say that. Maybe you just can't get her point across, and they can't.
Yeah.
What did you say? What was that?
So sad. Their life is on the line, and this is why they die.
Adolf also tries to help. Let's see. Oh, Adolf is able to help. Go ahead and roll again, Goel. It helps to have him around.
12. I'm consistently teaching them just above average. just above. Yeah.
Okay.
Your techniques are a little harsh.
For the archers, Chartreuse. Go ahead and Chartreuse will go first. Chartreuse is just he's not in the right frame of mind today, so he's not doing a great job of taking the perspective of the learners. Go ahead and roll though. Let's see how Goel handles it.
I'll show you how to shoot a bow.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow.
Never shot one in my life.
Yeah.
Okay. Theory. You're teaching theory. Okay. Into the barbarians. It's a small group, so you have advantage. Plus, it's your thing. So go ahead and roll with advantage.
16.
Okay. Very good. The barbarians are your. The barbarians have shifted to being a little prepared.
Oh.
Oh.
That was just a little prepared
That's
for the
first
barbarians?
day. Yeah, that's the first day.
Okay.
The next day comes and you hear word from Mouse. The guards were able to find him, and they found him through his network.
Cool.
Called the Alliance for Kenku Independence.
Yes.
Probably kind of gave you away.
Goel, you're going to repeat your roles to train the kids on the second day, and then we'll do the scene with Mouse. So go ahead and roll. Here's
Fighters?
Mythithabe first, yeah.
Oh, she did much
Overcame
better.
language barrier.
I'm gonna say you showed her just to like demonstrate instead of have her try to talk about it, and the kids learned a lot from that. Go ahead and roll for you.
It's a 6.
No, you get advantage because
Oh, cause she.
yeah.
Wow.
Okay. They are still ill prepared. Your fighters, the archers. Here, wait.
At least there's more of them.
Oh,
Chartreuse is just not the best teacher so far, is what you're
jeez.
seeing. Go ahead and roll.
More theory.
Okay.
I hope this translates well in the battlefield.
Your soldiers are a little prepared. Your archers are a little prepared. Roll for your barbarians with advantage.
15.
Okay. They're still a little prepared. And then Elia is upset She found out that Mouse was your connection to the Alliance for Kengu Independence.
Yeah.
This truth is kind of being unfolded, and so she's discovering that her father was not a great person. You don't see Elia. Like, she just kind of keeps her distance from you. What do you say to Mouse?
Mouse, do you know where the Kenkus are? The ones we helped.
Yeah, I have contact with them.
I need to ask them for a favor.
You know, they're threatening to put me in the stockades for being a part of the Kenku Independence. They're saying I had a part in the murder of the Count.
I'll speak to the Countess. You'll be safe, Mouse.
I feel like you sold me out here, Chang.
I needed your help, Mouse. I didn't know how else to find you.
This is what he signed up for.
I mean, maybe you don't name yourself, so Jesus. But
I mean, if you're not like,
I could help you out, but the city is in danger. I just needed to find you quickly.
And what would you have the Kinkus do? Stand at the walls with these people?
No.
What do you mean, people?
He looks at the guards as he says it.
No, I need to. Basically, the city needs help from Redmont, but we can't contact them. I believe the Kenkus have a skill set, and they'll be able to stealthily get a crow out to Redmont.
A crow, or so they just need to
a messenger? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They just need to send a crow or something.
Okay.
But,
if you can prevent this whole stockades talk,
yes,
I'm sure I can get a hold of them. And
yes,
while they will not be happy to be hearing that they'll be helping the Countess or the Crown, they obviously feel indebted to you, so I may be able to word this carefully.
yes. Maybe mention that the people that will be moving into power if we don't do this are going to be much worse than Catherine.
Okay.
If that's better.
I'll mention it.
Okay. Sorry, Mouse. I'll figure this out. Don't you worry.
Okay. They carry him off. They're taking him to the stockades in the meanwhile.
Oh, they're doing it now?
Yeah.
Okay, Jesus. Okay, I'm going to the Elia then.
Okay. What do you say to Elia? She's pissed.
Yeah. Okay. Elia.
Would you like me to tag along?
It's okay.
Okay.
This
Elia,
is your
sorry.
plan?
I'm just trying to help to increase our chances here.
My father's murderers. So you did have a hand in that?
No, I didn't. At least, we didn't mean to. We just freed them. We told them not to, but they did it on their own accord.
But you did free them.
Yes.
I need time. I need time to think this over.
Okay.
She continues to distance herself from you. But she hasn't kicked you out of the mansion.
Okay. Okay.
As you walk out of your room, I'm standing outside the door leaning against the wall.
Are you wearing clothes?
Yeah, no, of course I'm wearing clothes. Come on, I was in my room!
Oh, okay.
Come on! Stop bringing that up! You want me to take a crack at it, champ? Why am I talking like this? My hope is just suddenly like your dad.
It's alright.
It's like your older brother.
It's alright, Hope. It's not easy for somebody to accept that their only family was something darker. So she just needs time.
Okay. You made sure to like vouch for Mouse though, right?
I mean, she doesn't even. I can't even convince her that I'm innocent. I don't really. I don't think she trusts me right now. So Mouse is gonna be there for like at least a day or two.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So I'm fast forwarding a bit here because I want to resolve the army training for this week. So I'm going to do 3 days of training. Is that too much? Like, is that like? Do you feel like there's stuff that you guys would want to do in that 3 days?
I
I mean,
mean,
I'm just trying to fix the Elia and Mouse thing, but
Okay, so I'll give you this. Actually,
Just
I
doing
forgot.
my job.
Yeah. So, Tommen pounds on each of your doors, not stopping in front of either of any of them. He's just pounding at your doors in the middle of the night. You guys come out, and he says, "Scouts report that there's an enemy force moving in from Glyph."
how far out?
No more than a week away.
Okay.
Um,
How big is the force?
the scouts that came back were a bit shaken. We sent a small group of 10 men. 2 came back. Their information may not be very accurate, but they say it's a large enemy force. He looks to go well. Can you have your soldiers ready?
Movie.
They'll have to be.
Okay.
How long is that total? Like they had like 10 days of training by then?
We'll see.
It's not even.
how long is it gonna take to get from Silverport to Somar again? It's like a 2-day journey.
Yes.
Oh no. Chang, if we go to Somar now, we can like come back if everything works out. We can come back by then, but
Right. So far, none of our plans, time-wise, have worked out like that. But ideally, yes.
that's yeah, I agree with you there. I can't deny that. There's also the fact that we can't even rush to Somar because they'll probably have scouts as well.
That's why you get the ninja cloak and.
Yep. That's what I'm. It's my plan.
Oh no. Well, Chang, do you think we should postpone the stealth operation?
You guys don't
I'm
have to
already-
make like a decision right now. Goel can continue training first, and then you can make a decision by the end of his training day.
Yeah.
I'm
let's
already
see
in the
what
outfit.
state that the soldiers are in, but I'm leaning towards maybe no.
Okay.
I think if the Kenku task force is able to do what they need to do, maybe we'll be okay. Maybe.
Okay.
Okay. Are you
But-
rolling first?
Yes. So I will roll for Mythith to be first. Oh!
Oh, finally she redeemed herself.
You get your soldiers will get maximum benefit from today, and she says you go focus on the others. So you get advantage on your roll, because you can focus a bit more on the archers today.
Okay, roll for what's his name?
Chartreuse. So we'll try for Chartreuse. If he does okay, then you can use your advantage on the next one. You can use your advantage on the next one.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so let's give him the points.
Looks like that stealth infiltration on back on schedule.
So I roll
Regardless,
2 or
huh?
what do I roll? What do I roll? Two things or one die?
So he gives you advantage for this one, yeah. So roll twice, and let's see what the archers get.
10.
Okay. The archers are... No, you rolled advantage? Oh, yeah. Okay. So they... Okay, so it's kind of leveled out. They're all a little prepared, but on the upper end of a little prepared.
So
this
they're
is just
prepared.
the third day. No,
Oh,
not quite. Not yet.
Okay.
And then you
What about the
can
last group?
roll advantage on your barbarians.
oh, baby.
Nice. So you feel like they have the theory. These guys are prepared. Your barbarians are prepared, but they need time to continue that training to actually be really good at it. But they have the theory. You've taught them what they need to know.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll for them to see how successful they're able to like take it all in and apply it.
Because he's done all the training he could do at this point.
At this point, they're prepared to the degree that you can prepare them.
Okay.
They can always be sharpened. Their skills can be sharpened, but for now, it's yeah. It's at the end of the training day. Hope, Chang, have you guys decided what you want to do?
If we were to do this, we have to leave tonight.
Yeah, I can't leave here without sending out that task force first. So let me speak to Elia and try one last time.
You arrive at her door. She looks still conflicted, and she says to you that she needs more time.
Listen, Elia. You could hate me. I understand your pain. I understand that you don't trust me. But my priority has always been the people. And I want to make sure you're safe as well. The Kenkus, they might not be good people. And they did do a terrible thing. But hopefully they could right their wrongs. At least a little bit. And help the kingdom. We don't have any more time. Lives are on the line here.
Put yourself in my shoes, Chang.
I am.
This is just a lot for me.
I understand. Let me take the burden. You don't have to speak to them. You don't have to deal with them. I just need your permission to do it.
Roll for persuasion with advantage.
12.
Plus.
Yeah.
I'll let him send a crow out, but he's my prisoner until further notice. And I will inspect that letter first.
Very well.
Okay. So I'm gonna have you do one last roll. Go well. One last series of rolls here.
Okay.
Oh, is this like the next day now?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Did you want to do something?
No, because it's just that like to make it back in time,
Oh, you would have had to leave that night.
we would have had to
Yeah.
leave that night.
Okay. So what's your? Do you guys leave or do you stay?
So
Did-
I didn't
Sorry.
go with you, Chang. Do you want to find me? I'm just
Yeah. Okay.
in my room
Naked.
about to get ready. I'm waiting on your word. I'm not
Okay.
naked.
Okay.
My undersuit.
I forgot to mention that to Elia too. Okay.
What's the word, Chang?
We're not taking units, right? It's just you and I.
Just us. It's
Oh, shit.
just
Okay.
we go in, we get Ara, and get out. That's the plan.
And hopefully, Gorn.
Yeah. Or
Cool.
if we find any opportunity to disrupt their forces there.
Okay. Okay. We can leave tonight.
Sorry.
We could leave tonight.
We have to leave tonight if we do go.
Okay.
We have to leave like right now.
Okay. Can I go pick up my my outfit? Is it ready?
Hasn't been a week.
Oh, okay.
Oof. You can
I'm
say
gonna-
no.
So here's my intention. I intend as running this as like 2 mini one-shots. If you guys are splitting up this way. So like it won't be a 4-hour session. I might run like an hour and a half to 2-hour session for the 2 different groups, like for Goel and then for Hope and Chang. But you guys have declared that you guys want to do that, so you guys are doing that. And what unfurls will unfurl on its own. But Goel, before anything, I'd like to have you roll first.
Oh, so we are in agreement. We are heading out now.
That's what he said. That's what Chang said. I don't know.
Okay.
Yes? Are you go heading out or no?
Is that your decision?
You wanted this.
Here's my last bit before you make your decision. There's an imminent threat upon the city right now, so if you say you don't want to head out, I will stay and help and defend the city. Because I'm torn because getting Ara now, or going to Somar now would be like good because they probably wouldn't expect it while if they're communicating.
Yeah.
They wouldn't expect it while their force is like marching towards Silverport. They wouldn't expect.
Yeah. It's just the worst case scenario is we get apprehended and are stuck in Somar.
Yes, and we're not able to return.
Yeah.
So if you want to say now that it's far too risky to make a move now, then I will gladly stay in Silverport. That's why I was completely waiting on your word.
Think Chang and Hope, okay?
Because my duty is to protect the lives. That's what I
Goel
stated.
ready to die.
It's a massive
He's-
amount of lives that.
Okay.
He's hyped for this war. Are you rolling?
Yeah, it's a 5.
Those are shit rolls.
I gave you another one.
Okay.
I was like, well, the last one didn't count.
Chang thinks we could stay then.
Okay. Oh, really? Okay. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
My speaker.
That's
I lay my armor back down onto the ground. That is.
Were you wearing anything under that?
Yeah, I said I was wearing my undersuit.
Oh.
I haven't put on my armor yet. I was getting
Oh.
ready to put my
Oh,
armor
Okay.
on. If you said we were gonna leave out.
Okay.
You're gonna leave.
So that's the 5 for Mythithipy.
Okay, here's mine.
You don't get advantage.
Fuck. So, the fighters.
They're a little prepared.
That's why we have more of them. I expected this. That's why we need more bodies.
This is chartreuse.
Bro,
No, not advantage.
It's all my theory in these archers.
Your archers are prepared.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
they had
nice.
that 20, right?
They're prepared now.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Sweet.
Now they are. And then this is
The barbs.
actually, you know, I haven't been doing Adolf.
Oh yeah. Fuck.
Adolf was for the
Adolf's been
fighters.
slacking.
Yeah, I'll give
Yeah.
you 2 extra rolls for Adolf if this one is good. So take an extra roll for the fighters.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, and then one more
One more.
for Adolf, and then for the previous day. No. So you don't get another roll. Or you get to roll, but not with advantage. No.
Oh.
Okay. Some of the fighters are over fatigued and they lose a day of training. So you won't get to train them for one of the days. Let's do 2 more
Expected.
days. I'm gonna try to do this as quick as possible. So Nithithabi.
Jeez.
Nope.
Running out of steam. These fighters are just. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Nope.
These fighters, they're just fodder.
They're children.
Exactly.
Adolf.
Did he-
Adolf remembered
Oh.
something he was taught at one point, and he said,
Oh.
"This will be a good way of telling them, of teaching them."
I
Go ahead and
forgot.
roll
You're
with
supposed
advantage.
to stab them.
Oh yeah, you know what would be good?
You're supposed
Yeah.
to hold the sword from the handle, not the
Not
blade.
the... Silly me.
Okay, you're everybody's prepared for battle.
Hey,
Um,
not bad.
How
They-
convenient.
They have the basic skills at this point. But roll
Nice.
roll one last one with advantage, and let's see if you're able to help them hone their skills.
Oh,
18. I mean 16.
16.
Yeah.
Or 18.
It's pretty good. Their stats are all at 7.5 out of 10. So not the best, but not.
How did
not the
you
worst.
do this calculation? Like, what was your?
We can go over metrics later because I just want to jump into this part real
For
quick.
child soldiers, you know what? 7.5 out of 10 is pretty good.
Yeah.
It's almost an A. It's a very
Like,
high B plus.
For like teenagers, that's like pretty impressive.
That may be a low A minus. It depends on what grading system you use. It might just be barely an A minus.
Okay. So it's the middle of the night. It's been a couple days, and you hear a loud boom. Several soldiers come running to come get you, and the bells are going off all across the city. You run. They're not attacking the main gate. They're attacking the east wall of Silverport, where there's like a small entrance, and it's strange. But that's where everybody starts to move. So, you stand at the east wall of Silverport. You struggle to peer over the cold stone wall until finally you see it. There's a massive force of steel and fire marching towards you. In unison, you hear boom, boom, boom. The pounding of war drums and the stomps of 1,000 armored soldiers shake the wall upon you, upon which you stand. There are gut-wrenching screams that echo from the direction of the farms outside the walls.
They're early.
They're early.
I don't see anything. It's never mind. Nice.
You're standing atop the wall. Soldiers further that go out further than you can see. I'm going to adjust the soldiers on your wall for based on what you guys rolled and stuff, and also the types of soldiers. But this is going to be your guys' first war game, so it should be fun. But it's not happening today. I just wanted to give you guys a teaser. How far out can you see?
All the way to like the edge of what seems to be the map.
What do you see on your far left?
Far left?
So that would be
It's like cut off.
Above.
To the left.
Like-
What do you see?
Like it looks like the town goes in like 10 square,
yeah.
but then it gets cut off.
Perfect. Okay.
It's half black, half edge of town or
Okay.
edge of the castle.
There's
Perfect.
something in the town, huh? Is some of you hiding over there?
Don't
huh?
be meta. Don't be meta. That's all I'm saying. It won't.
Well, I mean-
it won't help you.
Trebuchets.
I've already have reason to suspect that there's something else going on.
Okay. So, you guys are standing atop the wall. You have like teenagers and like soldiers that are far too young standing
Perfect.
on either side of you. Wearing armor too big for them. But you've prepared them for this. You've gotten help from every warrior you knew to get help from, and they stand at your side, scared, but a little more prepared than they would have been otherwise. And there's a sense of pride that you can take from that. I won't start this. We'll do this next session. But yeah, this is going to be your first war game. So we'll end it there. This has been session 13 of Bishop's March. Does anybody... Can you do the sign off, Brian?
Yeah, I can do the sign up. I can do the sign off real good. Alright. As usual, guys, thanks for watching. If you liked our content, please make sure to subscribe and like the video. We do have a Patreon that you guys can support us if you feel like doing that. There's no pressure to. It's super fun playing these games, so I'd like to thank all the players and our DM, and I'd like to thank you guys for watching and showing interest. That's it for me, so thanks guys. I'll see you in the next one.
See you in the next one, guys.
Sa